Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing his business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, his goodness he given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey.
Hey. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing his business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, his goodness he given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey.
Hey. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing his business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, his goodness he given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing his business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, his goodness he given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing his business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, his goodness he given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
That's why we're out here, to give you the truth. Psalms chapter 119 verse 142. Read. Psalms chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy love is the truth.
I can't hear you.
Test. I don't hear you.
I can hear you. Oh, I can hear you now.
I don't hear you either.
I can't hear you.
Got nothing, Cap.
Wow, I can hear.
Shalom, Israel. Shalom. Most High in Christ bless. Most High in Christ bless. Welcome to Patient Saints Radio. I'm Captain Shemaiah.
Officer Carmela.
Officer Matthias. Officer Soraya.
Na.
As you can see, starting out with the technical difficulties.
Right, early
Technical
this morning.
difficulties.
Right off the bat.
Great shows.
Brothers be testing mics all before the show, here 2 hours before everybody else. Then the show start, the mic just
Mysteriously
mysterious. I think it's the new guy.
Is it because
The new guy is back this week.
Last week he wasn't here.
The orange shirt. The orange shirt.
With a whole orange shirt.
Ain't the orange shirt when they be cleaning up from jail?
I was about to say the one holding.
What is it called?
He a prison worker.
Yes, the prison worker. What is it called when you can go
work release?
Work release.
They said he got the county outfit on.
Wait, no, but look, everybody in this room has on either purple or black. He got on.
He got an orange.
He got an orange traffic cone.
That is what Spicklicious said. Yeah, when I saw him, I knew it was gonna be a problem.
He got the little sign say slow. So spin it around.
Oh, that's what.
He say slow on both sides.
He focused on that computer. Acting like we ain't talking about him. He the only one with an orange shirt.
And the pressure on there because everything worked fine last week.
Press the button.
You got to push all the right buttons.
They going through it right now with him.
That's some light skin problem.
All of a sudden,
he's literally learning right now.
Then this.
It's on the job training, man.
Now this. If you press this,
press enter. Enter is the ENTER.
Hey, Cap, it wasn't just the mic. They said they needed a whole new computer.
Yeah, whole new laptop.
Computer. He came in and broke the computer. Look, how you break a computer that's been working for the past?
In IT that I work, we don't use these kinds. So.
Look, new guy showed up. It's just like
he just pushing buttons.
Like, Cat, we need a whole new laptop. I'm like, what the hell just happened? What's the common denominator? The new guy.
The new guy. That's right. The new guy in the orange shirt. Look at him.
That's a train. That's a
The whole world just see the new guy.
I don't think they saw him online.
Wait, did they see him online? That was funny. Yo, listen. Listen, everybody. While we're talking about the new guy, they're testing Zoom, and his face pops up on the screen. Oh, that was funny. I wish y'all would have saw that.
That looked like a prison mug shot.
It did. That's what I thought it was.
It did. It looked like a mug shot. Dang, with the county orange on.
Y'all leave that man alone. He got on his trainee shirt.
Ain't nobody tell him to come in here and be out of order.
This should have a letter on the back say, I'm sorry.
He can get it just like anybody else.
Hey, everybody said they want to see the new guy.
I'm new here.
Oh, that's some funny. Y'all crazy, man.
Why is his headphones so small? I've never seen no small headphones like that. It don't even cover his whole ear. It's like they have headphone, half earbuds. Like
Headbuds.
they headbuds.
They headbuds.
They don't even fit his head right.
Like some of them 1940 joints or something. Like you should be able to turn
or like a B-52 bomber headset.
Like you should be able to turn the station on them.
Wow.
He like he sit at the house talking on CB radio.
Hey,
I was about to say got ham radio.
He on a computer right now writing his letter of resignation to PSR. He's like, y'all think I'm playing?
I'm tired of y'all laughing at me.
Y'all ain't gonna make no mockery of me in my county orange.
Everywhere I go.
He look like in his spare time he go home and say breaker 19. I'm talking to anybody that's out there. Anybody listen to me?
We pick up short range radio from Mars with them headphones.
I
heard a signal from
him.
So everybody say hi, new guy.
Hi, new guy.
They want to see his picture, Cap.
Look,
that man say he got the most high tech phone. He can call Jesus on the main line.
Big shout out to IUIC Austin.
Yeah.
All All praises, man. Shout out to Bishop Kanai, Officer Helez, Officer David, all of Austin, man. All the brothers and sisters, man, that have remained faithful through the congregational trials. And it was definitely a blessing to see everyone show up and show out.
That's right.
For the grand opening, man. It was really, really good to see all of you there and rejoicing together, man, because they tried to destroy something. They really did. But you can't destroy what Most High built.
That's right.
It's impossible. Right. It is impossible. Go ahead.
And all of the what they call it, all of the little Facebook posters and all of the haters who you can't. What Deacon like to say? You cannot stop this.
You can't.
You can't stop it, bro.
Deacon Malachi read it at the end of class, Acts 5. You can't. Happily, you fight against the Lord. That's what you're doing. And a lot of times when we get in our feelings, our emotions, we think we can circumvent what God says. Your emotion don't mean a damn thing to Most High. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. So it was really, really good to see. And then we see the videos of after when the cameras go off. They was turned up. They was turned up. Look, they got a new guy on the screen again.
Yeah, show the
show
the new guy headphones. Show his headphones.
Somebody say y'all flaming him on his first day. He had to go in the car and go cry. He had to go cry in the car.
This is second day.
This is second day. Second day. Zoom worked perfect last week.
Right.
New guy took. How you just don't get a day off? He wasn't here last week.
He ain't got no time.
Is it me or does he look big in a little chair?
I'm on it. His proportions been off.
His proportions is not right.
They gave him the kiddie chair
with the kiddie headphones that talk to Jesus.
Hey, listen, is that on the screen for the people?
No, yes,
it was.
yes,
Okay, they saw it.
Them his magic headphones.
That is funny stuff.
You get the magic headphones from.
Yeah, and all praise to the Most High for that class as well yesterday, man.
Yeah,
Bishop Kanai be. And something they're showing the Doritos on the screen. I mean, come on.
It's not on. It's not.
Okay.
That's just us.
That's just. He said they showing Doritos.
Everybody breakfast showing. So something that Bishop Kanai said yesterday about Bishop Nathaniel and the Spirit of Christ taking the understanding to another level.
Right.
So in the midst of these devils thinking they were going to destroy what Most High built, the understanding went to another level.
Right.
And same thing with Bishop Kanai and Bishop Yawasab, the deacon, so on and so forth. So it just shows that there are times when those carnal-minded brothers think they're going to destroy, but Most High said, okay, those deeper understandings, the time wasn't yet before they left.
Right. That's a good point. Yeah.
That was the time, because here's what a lot of them wanted to equate themselves to great men.
Yeah.
So the understanding that Bishop brought out, some of them would have taken that
and then tried to use it like it's there.
You see what I'm saying? So most out, dealt with Bishop like, yo, hold on to that, hold back. When they left, he was like, okay, now show it to the faithful.
Yeah. Right.
Show it to the faithful. And let them Negroes be on the outside looking in, like, damn, we should have stuck around.
What Bishop said, carried them in deep water, boy.
Yeah.
You ever been somebody like, when I was little, my uncles, when they taught us, my cousins and uncle, when they taught us how to swim, they would put us on their back and swim us out to the 10 feet and then just pull us off.
So we almost lost you.
Yeah, that's called
baby, I know how to swim.
Premeditated murder.
Yeah.
No, that's
what it sounded like to me.
It wasn't like, okay, they just left us there, but they sit in that trail, but they watching us. And when he said that, I said, that's what it kind of.
That's how I know you're not Judah.
Why?
Judah can't swim.
I can swim.
That's right.
Might not be. You can swim?
Ish.
I love
Ish.
I can
might not be.
You different. You ain't.
You might not be
I
Judah
can't
either.
even float.
You ain't. You say you can float?
I can't.
Don't.
I know how to get out of the water if I need to.
See, I know how to swim. See, doggy
Thickalicious made a comment.
Yeah,
we're not gonna go past that.
No,
nope.
Please don't pick it up. Don't pick it up.
First article.
Don't pick it up.
Nope.
First article.
Thickalicious said, I could swim.
She said, I can't float.
But I can't float.
I thought she just said, I can't even float.
No, I said I can swim. And Nicholas said I can't float.
Oh, you said you could swim. Oh, okay. I thought she said it.
And I said I can't even float. But
Yeah, Judah got big bones, so they say.
Right.
All my kids can swim. Come on now.
Yeah.
Hell nah.
She said she got big bones.
Yeah.
Okay.
You already know.
So
New guy got it right.
The Zoom link is in the description.
Zoom in.
Okay, it's not in the chat. It's in the descriptions.
Where?
So I don't know where. Alicia probably. I don't know if he made it up, but it's somewhere.
Hey, zoom in and tell us y'all highlights from last night.
Yeah, man.
Zoom in.
Yeah, zoom in, man. You know, listen, I really, hey, shout out to the tech team. I thoroughly enjoyed the Zoom last
it's
week.
not in the description.
Probably got to read.
It's not in the
Probably got to
description.
read.
Hey, show who he's talking to about the description right now.
Oh yeah, it's there now.
It's the new guy. He's talking to the new guy.
Yeah, you have to. Okay,
it's there. Okay, you got to refresh it.
You got to come out of it and click back in it.
Okay, you got to come out of the YouTube video and then come back in.
Y'all make sure y'all come back though.
Yeah, make sure you come back.
Yeah. And only leave if you plan on calling Zoom.
There you go.
You shouldn't leave if you're not if you're not going to do it.
What you doing?
So make sure you wipe the coal out your eye.
Take the bonnet off.
Yeah.
Zoom in and tell us what y'all cooking for the feast today.
Yeah. You know, it's still new moon, man. It's still new moon.
That's right.
Show us what y'all cooking for the feast. We want to see.
Man. Hey, so it definitely be good to hear from you all. Like I said, I thoroughly y'all enjoyed the Zoom last week.
Yeah,
I did.
that's really fun.
That was next level.
That was really fun.
So new guy, don't mess it up.
Right.
Damn, new guy.
We was rolling.
Hey, Cap, can I say something about Bishop class last night?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
It's a lot of people that have joined that didn't go through that whole time period where the turmoil was going on.
Right.
So it's good that they actually played those videos because people right now they see the end result of that.
Right.
They see Bishop Kanai is here, but a lot of people don't know or weren't here through that whole fiasco that was going on. So it's good for those people that were here prior to that because we've got to see, like Bishop Yawasab says, the exponential growth since then.
Right.
Because there are so many different programs that have been put in place that all of that forced us to put in place. And it made the body better for it. So those brothers that meant evil for it, thank you for doing what you did. Because for one, it helped strengthen the bishop. It helped him examine himself and helped him to grow, and it helped the body as well. So for y'all haters that did that, we appreciate you all.
Bishop, if you woke, zoom in.
Yeah.
Right.
But to turkey back off what the officer said, and also people, when they were seeing all the stuff, the negative things that was being said about the body, that made them look into who is IUIC? What are they talking about?
Right.
Where these tapes come from? So that was another influx of people trying to find out what you talking about. And then they realized, okay, you crazy.
Right. And
thank you for the truth.
And you know what? I know we spoke on, we haven't a few times spoke on those who did evil, but there's a lot of brothers and sisters who didn't fall for the evil.
Right, that's right.
You know, so clap your hands for yourselves for that too, man.
I always wanted that.
And you know what? That was a short ass applause, wasn't it? Hold on. Clap your hands for yourself. Damn. That was like special.
Like 3 claps.
So you know what you just mentioned, Officer Mathias, that there are many that didn't go through that congregational trial. Let me assure you, you will go through one.
Right.
Yeah. You didn't go through the last one, but there will be. It must needs be heresies.
Right.
You're going to go through something. So don't think it's going to be a cakewalk. It's going to be you going through similar situations, and you have to overcome those emotions, those lack of faith, because a lot of sometimes it's lack of faith. You know, you when you're at a toss up, like, who do I believe? Who do I do this? There's a lack of faith there.
Exactly what
okay, so that's something that we always have to pray for. Pray that the Lord increase our faith, Because here's the thing: you came to IUIC because you knew the truth was here.
Right.
The teaching, the understanding, the leader, that hasn't changed. Right. It's not like we went from what we teach to you can now lay with billy goats.
Right.
Like we teaching bestiality. We teaching, you know, all types of fornicate. No. It's still the same thing. The commandments in Christ.
Right.
That has not changed. So whatever personal hiccups you may have, the scriptures show us how to work that out.
Right.
Whatever gripes you have, the scriptures show us how to work it out. But what you came here for was the truth, and the truth is still here.
Right.
You know, it's still here. Christ is still here. That's how I feel.
It's a scripture and song that say, "Just be still and know that I am God."
Right.
Like I was telling some of the brothers that was all out when it was happening, like, bro, why you even worried about that? Like, bro, just be still. Watch what's finna happen.
Right.
Pray that you don't fall victim tonight and just chill out.
That's
and,
it.
and if they couldn't, guess where they ended up at?
Yep.
Worried about it. Well, I just want to, you know what I'm saying? That stupid shit. Oh, we supposed to be judges. And I'm like, bro, what that got to do with you?
Ain't got nothing to do with you.
Just chill out, bro.
I think my biggest issue with it was this happened in Texas, but you have brothers in Atlanta falling out, in Denver. Like, what? They don't got nothing to do with you. You're not even privy to the insides of what's going on. So how weak is your faith that you leave over something that has nothing to do with you?
Right.
I can see if it personally affected you. Maybe you could talk it out, work it out, like as the scripture say. Go to your brother by yourself. Before you to be hundreds of miles away and then you leave because of somebody else. You wasn't really here. You was looking for an excuse to leave.
That's what I'm saying.
You just waited to the right time.
Any excuse to do.
And it was, I think Deacon Abiel mentioned it last night. Many of you don't know is a lot of these brothers, a lot of these sisters had underlying issues prior to that happening. They're waiting for a reason to leave.
So they don't look like they're wicked.
Listen, a lot of these brothers, they were weak to their wives. A lot of these sisters had manly ass spirits. That stuff that we dealt with them behind the scenes that y'all don't know about.
Yep.
So when we sit back and watch y'all leaving over some brothers and sisters who was already wishy-washy. Right. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. Somebody made mention. A brother that was a leader in North Carolina.
Okay.
Right? He was under the radar already. The heat was on his neck already. Deacon Malachi and myself went there. And
I remember when y'all went there.
Pressure on his ass.
I remember when y'all went there.
Then,
I remember when I moved here. Y'all asked me about how is stuff there.
Oh, we had the pressure on his ass, for lack of better words. No homo.
Pause. And it's unfortunate that you have to say that. It's crazy.
We're in Atlanta, bro. I gotta say it.
I gotta say
it. Not in that way.
I told you. But the boys on IUIC been knocking them down. Not knocking them down.
But then what y'all see, because y'all don't know about that, what y'all see is, oh, he's leaving. There must be something going on. He's a this rank. He's that rank. Yada, yada, yada. No, he was under pressure. He was under, and all of them was like that. Uzziah was like that, under pressure. Bezalel was under pressure. All of them was under pressure to lose their rank any day now. Wow. So here's what it is. Here's my chance.
Yep.
Peace out. Peace out. And I'm gonna try to take y'all simple ones who don't know anything, just like Carmel said, just be still. Just be patient. Yeah. Most High's gonna reveal it all. We got a Zoom call.
Man, he trying to. Hey, man, he got hair like mine.
He tried to
Ooh, he put on that cocoa butter.
Oh, he got hair like mine.
Y'all wasn't paying attention. He done fixed his background.
He got it from the blessings picture. I seen it when he
moved his. He was on some.
I was gonna say something because his lampshade was crooked.
No, he fixed everything. He sat down and looked at his background and went and checked everything.
He was like, "Oh no, my blessings is crooked."
Okay, so obviously he can't hear us.
I think he can.
If he watching PSR, he can hear us.
Yeah.
He got more than one.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not.
Hey, shalom, brother. Most High in Christ bless. What's your question or comment?
I got a question. Why your lampshade got fringes?
No. Come on. We can't hear him.
Unmute your mic.
Unmute your mic.
He trying.
Okay.
We back.
New guy.
There's the new guy.
He fell off. He hung up.
Dang, they got a waiting room. We got extra lines now. What they call it when call waiting?
We got call waiting.
We got Zoom waiting.
Won't he do it?
Ooh.
All right.
Hey, Deacon, you had wanted them extra lines.
So hold on. So new guy's like, no, he hung up. It wasn't me. He hung up.
And y'all believe him?
But I'm looking at the screen. They were having a conversation with him. He I don't think he hung up. I think
when he muted his mic, he had pressed the thing on his headphones and they.
New guy. Oh, probably ended the call.
He's calling back.
All right. We're gonna find out if it was him or the new guy.
He should be able to hear us.
He can hear us.
Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic.
Don't press that again.
Look at somebody take a picture of Alicia right now. Somebody take a picture of Alicia.
Alicia, he looking at it like this.
Look, Alicia was like this.
Oh God.
With the new guy. Alicia
He's so patient.
The brother's talking to the new guy. He's not talking to us, he's talking to the new guy.
Okay. New guy. Can you patch him through?
Can you unzoom?
Why is he covering his mouth?
Because he's like, oh my God, they're gonna kill me right now.
I can't die.
New guy, why are you covering your mouth?
I can't afford to lose this job.
My wife is going.
All right, shalom, brother. Me. Shalom. You can hear us?
We
no,
still
sir.
Can't hear.
We can't hear him. He can hear us though.
All right, be patient with us, y'all. Be patient. We gonna get it.
Let's just keep tearing the new guy ass up till we get it.
I mean, it worked just fine last week.
Hey, also this show got to get back on it. I don't know what you got going on over there though.
All y'all have to do is the same exact thing you did last week.
Hey, I want y'all to make a check sheet,
right?
And y'all gonna check off. Okay, I click this button. Click this button.
Well, what's funny is I've heard you say that like 4 or 5 times. Just do the same thing you did last week.
Have to get him a shirt out the case.
Say write it down.
So somebody said y'all be nice to the new guy.
Why?
No,
you on the wrong show.
They don't know Atlanta.
This is Atlanta.
They don't know Atlanta.
Nobody gets a pass. This might be your first time tuning in. Just no. The new guy's gonna get it worse than everybody.
Oh, she got a gentle spirit.
Why is he covering his mouth?
That's his embarrassment. Oh my God.
All right.
Anyway,
so we don't have it. I'm telling you, the orange shirt is pulling you out the spirit.
I'm telling you, we got to get him a shirt out the case.
Somebody said, does the new guy have a name? Yes.
No.
New guy.
His name is
His
new
first name is New. Last name is Guy.
Duh.
New guy.
He don't get a name till he do something right.
He hasn't surnamed Israel just yet. Not yet.
You gotta do something right. And you got to work more than one show.
Exactly. You got to work 2 consecutive weeks.
Right. Correctly.
Right.
No, he get 90 days probation.
Man. Hey, bro, you get fired for taking it that day before your probation is up, right?
Yeah, you
That's
do.
right.
New guy, man.
But it's just like
his shoelaces
when
match
it's
his
like
shirt.
you get ASAP.
Hold on. Nah said something.
Hey,
all I heard was match his shirt
under the table.
Shoelaces match his shirt.
1 2 1 2.
Oh,
There we go.
Okay, we good. We in there.
New guy, don't hang up on him.
Hey, listen. New guy heard about his shoelaces and got him working. He was like, no,
y'all not go tell my feet
can't go to the feet. Click. We got him. We're good.
He hit him with the little Kevin Hart. But
He did.
Check the mirror.
Yeah. Hey, shalom, brother. What's your name, question, or comment?
Shalom, brothers and sisters.
All praises.
Most High in Christ bless. I just want to make a comment.
What's your
I've
name,
been watching you guys for a while, and I appreciate the Lord putting the Spirit on you guys, just putting the word out there for us.
What's your name?
My name's Isaac.
From?
I'm from New York. I'm from upstate New York.
Okay. All praises. What's your question or comment, bro?
No, I just want to give a shout out to you guys. Okay. I mean, I've been watching you guys. I went down to the Mount Vernon headquarters. I congregated one time, and I need to get back down there. It's just I can't make an excuse about the travel because it's not that bad. About 2.5 hours. So
all right.
But I just want to give you guys a shout out.
All right, all praises to the Most High, bro.
Isaac, you ain't sneaking and making that call. You look like you looking over your shoulder.
See, that's why you my brother.
Who is you looking at?
He was like, I don't know, my mama ain't about this Israelite stuff. Gotta make this quick.
He had to go get in the corner of the room. He had to find a secure corner.
All right, we ain't gonna do you like that. All right, shalom, bro. You don't know.
We're gonna have mercy on Isaac, man. Hey, Isaac, just remember, always stay faithful to the Lord, man.
Yes,
and Continue to congregate and make your call on election sure, bro. All right.
Yeah, get them out. Get to the school when you can, bro.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for calling in, bro. We appreciate it. Most High in Christ bless.
Put some lotion on your hands.
Patience. Oh,
Soraya is
What's wrong with Soraya today, man?
What y'all put in that food?
I'm saying all this is busted up.
Hey, listen,
that man.
You gotta check.
Listen,
Look, he checked the lampshade.
We tried to warn brothers and sisters. Come correct. Make
They
sure ain't no
brutal.
bonnet.
I'm saying his hand is in the camera. Like, how can you not see it?
See, he put the wrong one.
He put the wrong
this
one.
is the lotioned one. He had the
Right.
he had the mic.
See,
thing.
he fixed the blessing. He fixed the lampshade. And he was so busy about his background. I
But
forgot the
then
lotion.
he went like this to turn off the camera. Like, oh snap! I didn't lotion my left one.
Look like I've been punching walls.
Officer Soraya got me checking my knuckles.
Oh yeah.
I be on Officer Lisha. Officer Lisha always come in here and ask you.
Oh, don't say that.
He always be here.
He a different kind of ashy too.
He just don't put on lotion when he get out the shower. That's all.
I
be on it.
Y'all are stupid.
I be on
He
But
a
Officer
hard
Soraya, I
ass.
told him one time, even I was walking trying to get back here, and Officer Zed was like, "So you ain't put on lotion?"
Damn.
My shirt, almost to my ankle. How you see that?
Hey,
Everybody
put up
get
that picture of Kevin Garnett's ankles.
Kevin Durant.
That's
Kevin Durant.
Brother Isaac's hands.
Who did I say?
Kevin
Kevin
Garnett.
Garnett.
He been out the
You was
league.
close. You was close.
You was close.
You
I was close. I
old
was in the right sport.
In the right sport. There you
Right
go.
sport.
Boy, that thing's super white.
Yeah, put it up right there.
Oh man.
This it
Woo,
right,
right there. The one on the left. The one on the left. All the way to the left. Right there.
Shout out to brother Isaiah.
Look in between. You got to get in between the sock and the
Zoom
leg.
in.
It
Zoom in.
It looked like he got on a white sock.
Zoom in.
Bruh.
He don't got nobody to
But he
touch.
ain't
Scale.
never lotioned that leg. Ever.
He married to an Edomite.
He ain't never.
Shout out to brother Isaiah.
He ain't never put lotion on that part of it.
Yo.
He got to be. Is he married?
Kevin Durant, like, the lotion always run out by the time I get that far.
Bro, he look like a snake finna shed his skin.
He like he got
Look,
eczema
you
or
know,
something.
when you
That's
running behind, there's some things you forget. That's why you shouldn't rush. You shouldn't rush. You should
slow down.
You should
young man.
take your time. Make sure you get up early, get up on
He gonna
time,
remove it off his-
get it going. This is all over the internet. That's where I saw it.
That man got the
I'm
nerve
saying, but
to have his sock
sisters be
pulled
acting like they don't do this in the wintertime.
Yeah, they do.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Look.
Hey, they be
In the
ashy up
wintertime.
under them leggings.
Okay.
Oh, look, he's zooming in too. You ain't even right, bro. Look at his face when they found out.
Oh, he got mad. Nah, because he got mad and started telling us, but y'all niggas still broke.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but we can get lotion.
that's the go-to. That's the go-to.
Hey, but the funny thing was somebody on the internet took that part of his leg and rendered it and made stone facing for video games off of his leg.
No. They said it's the perfect pattern.
It was the perfect pattern to make rocks in a video game. They used it to make rocks in a video game. I was dying.
That is funny. That is funny.
Wow.
They burn it up over there, ain't they?
Man, we got another Zoom call. We ain't never gonna get to the articles.
Yes, we are. You
Yeah,
just
Got call waiting.
do like we do the phone calls.
They forgot they left the stove
Hey,
on.
y'all gotta check the kitchen.
Let me warn brothers and
What?
sisters.
I was smelling that too.
Don't come bugged out.
Right.
Don't give us a 2-hour testimony.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we gotta say that because it will get cut short.
Stop
You know.
sign.
He getting the stop sign.
And I don't know if this is the place you want to do it. I'm just saying.
Definitely.
Your bandwidth is low.
So,
What y'all burning in the kitchen?
yeah, somebody burning something. Got my nostrils on fire.
Right.
I was smelling it first, but I wouldn't understand.
All right.
So you just gonna let us burn up?
So,
No,
all
she ain't
right.
said
So we'll take. So, are we ready for the Zoom call or no? Because we need to.
We doing back-to-back Zoom call. Can we do an article and then a Zoom call?
Yeah,
we just gonna make them
if
short.
it's ready, we'll take.
If they short like Isaac's, well, that's cool. Like
Because we don't start articles till like 11 o'clock.
Right.
Let's be-
Yeah,
we talk junk for an hour.
It's just trash talk.
Says, I hope you ready.
Like people don't even tune in to PSR for the articles no
You
more.
right.
They like we want everything in between the articles.
the fluff.
Hey, at one time we used to. That was like the focus. Like I used to have that little saying in the beginning.
Being the newscasters of Israel, we
bring you the news that's pertinent to all people.
Directly.
Something
indirectly.
affect our people directly. He
He had a
so
spiel.
long.
That's what brought me in.
That went out the window about a year ago.
Hey, he had a whole year.
No, it's been way more.
It's more than that?
Yeah.
He had a spiel. Like
Had
that.
a whole spiel.
Look, PSR has had so many changes.
Yeah.
Like it's
a
crazy.
whole evolving little lively
Yes,
stone.
it is.
That's right. Y'all see, I was home by myself. I got to watch class and everything. I was just like,
You was bored.
Yeah.
I came up here and they made me go home. They said, nah, you had a headache yesterday.
Hey,
Go home.
some of y'all may not know the first PSR episode was me and Captain REA, and we did it like a class.
Yeah.
Captain Amaziah was on the road at the time. He called. He was like, "Yo, Cap, that show was mad boring."
That sounds like something Captain
I
Amaziah would
kid you
say.
not. And he says, he was like, "Cap, why you don't show your personality on the show?" He's like, "It's radio." Because remember, they did a radio show prior to PSR.
Oh yeah.
So Captain,
They got fired.
PSR is not the first. Yeah, and they got fired. Second show. They were the new guys. They were the original new guys.
Wait, who was
I
the
remember
they?
that. I remember that.
It's a former leader that was here in
Yeah,
Atlanta.
walking charcoal.
Right. So Cap was like, me and Cap grew up together. So Cap was like, "Yo, bro, show your personality. You gotta put some. They can't see you, so they gotta put life into it. We weren't on. You couldn't see us. It was
a
literal
radio show, yeah.
Right.
It was a literal radio show. So we're talking this. Welcome to News One and yada yada. Trying to put my Harvard voice on.
Talk show.
Cap was like, "Yo, Cap." I was like, Cap at the time. That was mad boring, yo. Damn. I didn't know how to take it. I was like, but then I was
best work.
But then right. We put a class. It was a class, really. It was literally a class. But it's those who know, I like the interaction.
Right.
Yeah.
Even when I like to have a reader. Like I always say, I don't know how I know how, but some brothers can teach without a reader because I like the interaction. I feed off of that. When whatever the case may be. But that was just like Deuteronomy 28, verse 41, verse 50. It was so dry because I've never been on that platform.
Yeah.
So the mind is the same way they see us on TV, they see us on radio, but they couldn't see us. So it was dry as hell. Cap checked me, revamped it, and it started to evolve from there. Where we turned from classes, then we moved to another location where we had Wi-Fi,
New radio.
New radio.
I don't think, but that wasn't even video.
It was new radio originally, but they changed locations that allowed a little more capability.
I'm saying, but that wasn't. I don't remember that being video.
It wasn't video.
Right. It was
when they moved.
right.
It became video.
Right.
So it evolved. Like you said, it's been ever evolved.
That little itty bitty little white boy at the back of the door and had announcements wrote on it.
Because I remember it was two new. You had the one that was down on Northside Drive,
the Weed House,
right? But then we moved from that one to the little closet.
Remember, the closet was the third location. The second location was like the dance studio.
All our schools got different names.
Yeah. Yo, it was one. It was a literal closet.
It was literally.
That's when we were like,
closet. Deke was like, "Nah, we can't do this because it was." This table was bigger than the room that we had.
Yeah, it was. It was bad,
and we would still have to pay the same money.
Yeah.
Like we came up. Patience been on radio. It's been a long way. We went through some stuff, but all praises to the Most High. It's evolved into what it is now, and we thank the Most High. Give Him all the glory for that.
Now we
got
get the
Zoom calls.
Right. I'm glad one captain didn't show up one day. I'm glad a captain didn't show up one day.
Oh,
that's how you got on. That's how you got in.
I was security for 2 years straight, just every morning. Cap didn't show up, couldn't come, was on the road. They was like, "Carmela, I come read."
All right.
And look, he ain't never leave.
And I ain't never leave.
Carmela is the epitome of posting up.
He ain't talking about I'm a through there. You seen? Well, I ain't gonna even tell you, but y'all should have seen me this morning trying to get there. Like, you working? I was like, yeah. My wife sent me a text talking about the flash, but I'm talking about in and out. 7 minutes I was up here.
Say by the time brother get to the script, you already at the door.
I was at the door.
Hey, Carmela literally got here seconds before the show started.
Literally.
So,
all right, let's take a Zoom call real quick. Sis been waiting. Shalom, sis. What's your name, question, or comment? Welcome to PSR, by the way.
Bandwidth.
Bandwidth.
That's what's got there. 3G.
She got dial up.
She got the AOL. When you gotta hear the dial tone first.
The phone. I'm on the internet.
You gotta try again, Faith. You ready?
Here we go.
You'll stand in the corner.
Shalom, sis. What's your name, question, or comment?
She's scared to talk now. You're messed up, Cap.
Oh no, what you don't know is she's already said what she had to say. We just ain't seen it just yet. It's a delay. Her 3G stopping her from talking.
You got that Chinese karate movie.
Somebody put bruh.
Oh boy.
Her internet coming Chinese karate. It's 3 seconds later than when she say something.
Hey, shalom, sis. What's your name, question, or comment? She's frozen. All right. All right. So
she calling us on that Boost Mobile.
I wanna. This is a video that was submitted. Hey, real quick. I do want to touch on this because many of you know, many of us are adamant about this right here, about preparing, and leadership has been doing an amazing job showing many of us things that we never knew were even in the Bible, and it's important for us to always keep this at the forefront of our minds, right? Now, I'm going to play this video because it's a segue into something that IUIC is doing, okay? And I'm going to give y'all a little exclusive here on PSR about it. Some of the brothers and sisters behind the scenes know that it's coming, but being at this video, that's Australia right there. Okay.
Really?
I think it's Brother Marcus. Yeah. All praise.
Oh,
Yeah. He's in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to tell y'all something.
Is it, mate? Something
I don't never want to go there. They got ants that eat people.
Oh God,
they got some big ants.
I thought those were the ones in Africa, the ones that run all in your mind.
Australia.
Why did they sound so loud? What is that?
But anyways,
that's what a crocodile.
She said eating kids.
Yes, I used to watch these Australia's.
Australia, the dingo ate my baby. Australia.
The dingo ate my baby. Yes. Why did my microphone sound like that?
You don't remember that when the white
dingo?
I thought we was talking to Brother Marcus.
How do we? No, Cat was doing the show, the article, and we all.
I can't.
You just went far left.
Because he said Australia. That just made me think about all the crazy stuff.
It is. PSR will go left in a second.
Hard left too.
It went from the brothers from Australia to a dingo ate my baby.
That's the wrong accent, Cap. That's London.
Either way,
That's what she
Oh man, y'all are funny, man.
Look, the reader just sitting there like,
when
they gonna pull a scripture? I'm just sitting here.
We gotta talk mess first. Hey, real quick. So
he got 3 cups of tea. He don't warm up his voice and everything. He ready to read.
Let's wait. Let's play this video.
Hold on, Brother Marcus.
These have to be a defining moment in a generation. Yet we have seen multiple such events come together in a disastrous perfect storm. A pandemic which has claimed the lives of over 800,000 Americans and countless more worldwide. Civil unrest, tension with China which could exponentially get worse at any moment, a 40-year high inflation, concerns about government overreach, a global supply chain that has been decimated, and a deepening political divide in the United States not quite seen since the Civil War, which puts into question the future of our nation. We all know that it's in our best interest to prepare, to become more insulated from disasters that could easily befall us at any moment.
Pause right there.
But how can you even...
Can y'all see that? Mm-hmm. You see, Esau got that good.
Yeah.
And all I'm saying is Israel probably got like 3.
Yeah.
One shelf.
3 cans of string beans.
Here's a question. Okay, so this goes over the 10 things that you should have in case there's a disaster, right? And we know that it is coming. It's imminent. It's scriptural. It's prophecy. It is coming. But like Sister Iona made mention, Israel is still being slothful, both mentally, physically, spiritually, on what is to come. Now, I say that for you to ask yourselves a question. this is a part of the endeavor that I just mentioned IUIC is doing. I want you to ask yourself a question. When it starts and you don't have the availability to go to Walmart, to go to Kroger, to go to Pathmark, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, whatever, to pick up your necessities, if you don't have that accessibility, how long could you sustain without those things readily available to you? Yep. Is it 1 day? Is it 2 days? Is it a week? Is it a month? Without having that supply chain, at your fingertips like you're used to, because Babylon nourishes us, as it told us. We're getting nourished here. So when that breast milk is pulled from you, you have to ask yourself, how long can myself and my family sustain without those conveniences? Right. So this is something that Mother Shamara sent, and it goes in. You can look up this video on your own because it's about 15 minutes long. 10 things to do now. So it goes into food storage, water storage. It goes into power supply. Like, how do you, if the lights go out, what are you gonna do? And we go over this a lot in Atlanta. Right. We go over this a lot in Atlanta. But show that thumbnail real quick. This is a segue into an endeavor that IUIC is doing. The YouTube page has already been created. Israel United in Christ prepping. Okay, there is a prepping page coming to cover content like we see here: power sources, travel, topographical map reading, things of that nature, that basic skills that we really don't have as a people. Officer Carmela is down with the team, right?
Yes, sir.
Right?
We're going to show you how to get
I want to get on that.
Huh?
I said I want to get on that.
No, he don't.
Yeah,
No, he don't.
Yeah.
So these are, and again, you can take it off screen. Again, we don't talk about it enough. Enough. 2 Ezra 16. 2 Ezra chapter 16. I gotta look at it. I mean, pretty much the whole end part of the chapter. But I
Verse
want
68.
I want verse. Start at verse 70.
2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like mad men, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods, and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known, who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
So, though we have to prepare, the time will also come where they will cast you out of your house and take whatever you've prepared. But what it's showing you is stages. Stages is it's going to get bad. Then they will turn on one another. Then they will start to come into houses to have you removed, and you got to flee to different cities, so on and so forth. So it's not one big event. Right. It's a chain of events. So once the chain of events start, what do you have in place?
Too late.
It's already too late. It's already too late. And here's the thing. We know Esau, a lot of Edomites have been preparing for the so-called catastrophic doomsday or doomsday preppers since forever. They had no, before that. In World War II, a big thing was fallout shelters and bunkers. So a lot of houses were built, what we call basements. The origination of that was that they were fallout shelters. So a lot of construction of homes, all of that changed when war was looming. But today the mindset is, these things will never happen here, so on and so forth. That's not the case.
It ain't scriptural.
Right. It's not scriptural. So that's the question that video that's submitted is going to deal with. That's what IUIC prepping is. It's really a conscious effort to help you prep for that time, because the time is coming. The time is coming. All right.
They think they.
Can I get a? Yeah.
That's something that I remember me and Sister Zuriel was having a conversation about, because I was talking about a bunch of I have like 3 freezers, right? And they all like have
Don't tell
vegetables.
nobody what you got.
Yeah. Don't tell me your address either. That's
Okay.
next.
No, but she was like, because I hate canned foods. And so she was like, sis, you got to get canned food. And I was like, but I hate canned food. She was like, but what happens if...
You ain't gonna hate canned food when you starving.
She was like, what happens if, something happened, the power goes out or the water is cut off because, got a bunch of dry beans, things of that nature. She was like, and you don't have that luxury. And I was like, oh, because that's a conversation that we have. And that's a conversation that you should have. That should be like a natural conversation, with your friends and things of that nature, your sisters, your brothers. So I was like, all right. And so that's something that I was saying. The whole point of me saying this is like when I said pause, that you see majority of his stuff was dry. You know what I'm saying? Something that is gonna last.
Oh yeah, you don't want
to have
you gotta refrigerate.
Yeah,
you might not have no refrigeration
unless you gotta with
generator,
but then gas
or solar panel.
And then guess what? If you
solar guy. No. I know you're an option. It's an option though. It's an option.
I get it. I know. I'm not.
But everybody don't have that luxury because they're Israel.
Here's the thing though.
But you can go ahead and do it.
No. But seriously though, because we're having a conversation, and also to your point, the reason why I say it's spiritual, because look at what happened in Assyria. Look at what happened in Babylon. These things are happening over and over and over again. So you don't have faith if you don't believe that it's gonna happen again. Right. Scriptures tell you that. But the reason solar is actually not, is that you have a lot more companies now that are in competition to try to push their solar panels. It's a bit more affordable than what you think.
I saw one.
Now, let me say this. Because of the shipping delays, there's a delay on them.
Really?
Yeah. It's a huge delay. It's a huge delay because a lot of their products are on those shipping containers. So just to put it out there. But you should make a conscious effort to do that. But we also have a segment on IUIC prepping for power sources. Okay. Myself, Captain Erel are going to go over different types of generators, different types of battery sources. Because you also, here's the thing. A lot of times we think about powering your own whole house, which is good for a time. At some point, we just read, you're going to have to leave your house.
Yeah.
You can't take them big ass generator panels with you.
You're right.
So what is your next course action? There's a saying. It's better to have overkill than not enough.
Right.
So
and we say have
better
it,
to
not
have
need
it and not need it than
need
need
it and not have it.
Well, here's the thing. When I say about the overkill, some Israel will just buy one flashlight.
No,
that's not.
You should have about 30 flashlights.
Hell, if you don't tabernacle, you should have 30 flashlights.
But like I mentioned a couple weeks ago, we buy those dollar flashlights at Walmart as you're in the checkout line. That little bowl with a bunch of little ass flashlights in there. No, this ain't. And I've personally talked about this. No, not that BS. Because you have flashlights that are USB. You have batteries. You have to have different options because at some point, if the stores don't have all those products, you can't buy batteries. Yeah. But okay, let's say you still have power in your house with solar panels. Guess what you're gonna do? Charge up your flashlights. Right. Makes sense? Right. So it's better to have overkill than not enough. Right. So again, power sources we're gonna discuss. We're gonna discuss a lot of things. We're also gonna be doing YouTube shorts. I'm gonna give you one. The first YouTube shorts is gonna come out. You're about to hear it on Patient Saints. Okay. I discussed it with Captain Yadin. Shout out to Captain Yadin. Something that every brother, every sister should make sure is that they always have their car keys and house keys on their person.
I just said that.
Sisters have purses. You got, look at Iona, she's like, yeah, I got about 35 purses. Why is that? Because let's say,
all the time.
Let's say, I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say you're at the office building, you're at, you're wherever, and I guess a fire drill of some sort is called. You cannot go back into the building and get anything. No. So now you're standing in the parking lot, your car is sitting there, but your keys are upstairs. Wow. That makes no sense. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna now depend on that coworker that you thought was cool to drive you home.
Nope. They're going to get their family.
Hey, thank you. That person is not thinking about taking you to the other side of town.
Nope.
Because they're all trying to get to their families for protection, safety, whatever the case may be. So again, the prepping page is literally to put our minds in a place that it normally isn't. Sisters leave their keys everywhere. So I'm gonna give you an example. So I'm gonna give you an example. Your keys, right?
You got a new gadget on there.
Nah, not the gadget. That's another thing. But it should have a level of separation. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So the keys you don't use every day, you can leave that in your desk drawer, because a lot of people, when they get to work, they put their keys in the desk drawer.
Right.
No.
Man, I'm already.
But your house keys and your car keys should be on your person. Because if you have to leave the building, you can't go back and get your bag, you can still get in your car and try to make your way home. Make sense?
Yeah. No, you know how I know you're right? Because that happened to me at work a few months back. And to this day, I have no idea where the keys were. And literally, I was out there in 5 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, okay, Lord, like, I get it. Mm-hmm. I need to keep up. Because I lose my keys every day. Mm-hmm. I'm like, Lord, please. Like, I mean.
So now that you know that, you're going to start conditioning your spirit, not your mind, your spirit, to start making better choices. Somebody said you should have gas in your car also. Now, I've also discussed that.
You said that a couple weeks ago. You say every time your joint get a certain
close to half, I'm filling up. I don't care.
I do the same thing.
Because you never know. Sisters the light will be on.
Look like that happened to me before, right? That has happened to me before.
I used to do it before you said it.
No, I can't do like
to
that.
To Cap point, for real, a lifetime ago, I was at Fort Hood when they was doing that shooting, right? And that is so true. Nobody thinks about your coworker. Everybody was trying to go home to get their kids, to find out their family, just get to safety. And when they ran us out, majority of the people's stuff was still in the building. You know, so we're out like, what the hell? And then they locked the post down, so now we stuck. You know, but the people that was smart, that got in their cars right when they heard active shooter, they got in their cars and left.
Right.
The rest of us was stuck.
Yep.
On post because I guess they already knew that they was on lock post down.
And it's a show. It's Doomsday Preppers. It's 4 seasons
watch
of it.
That show.
That came out Y2K.
They got stashes of keys everywhere. Yeah, they got stashes of cars and places they never moved till it's time for them to run.
You know what they do? They have you know them time capsules.
Yeah.
Some of those shows, they'll have capsules buried in their yards with essentials, the keys flat in there, stuff like that. Like we don't think about that because we've been disconnected from what God says.
And it's really not expensive to do. It's not. If you buy it piece by piece, and stop spending $50 here, $30 there, going out to eat, doing
just like Tabernacles.
Yeah.
If you prepare for Tabernacles throughout the year, it's not really expensive.
Right.
But when you get your stuff September 1st for October 1st, your whole paycheck going down to.
You're like, I just spent $1,300 on stuff. Well, I did too, but it didn't hurt as bad because I was buying it since last time.
I do that too. Like that's the smartest thing I've done. For real, is to go be like, okay, I'm gonna go buy a pack of plates for Tabernacles and put it in my Tabernacles drawer. I'm gonna buy a plate, different things that's not perishable for Tabernacles, and then put that money aside for when you're gonna buy your food and stuff.
And a lot of your Tabernacle stuff that you buy, you can actually use that for your prepping stuff.
Time to go.
Absolutely.
Use that for your prepping stuff.
Look, somebody made a point, and that's something that we'll discuss as well, because we've talked. I don't know if I talked about it here, but I talked about the go bags.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody may mention you should always keep cash on you and a credit card when the credit card machines are down. That's a part of your go bag.
Yes.
You should always have cash because in the video I did, we haven't aired the video yet, but the video I did, I made mention. I remember 9/11 in New York. I remember the blackout of like 2004 in New York, where everything is shut down. I remember Atlanta 2014
snowstorm. That thing was crazy.
It was shut down. Yeah. So those things always play in our minds, right? And the cash part is when the planes hit the towers, it hit the banking. You could in New York, you couldn't access any ATM. I remember that for days. You couldn't access any ATM. So to the point then where we are now, most people do not carry cash. I remember the other day you said you might be the only brother I know that has cash on him.
You know, since then, because you did that, I started doing that.
They laughed at me because I was always the one who was like, man, we ain't get. Just PayPal me. I'm like, bro, I got the money.
Yep.
Right.
Because and that's just you on your pocket, but you should have some stash, whether it be in your car.
I started doing that.
Whatever. Because if that happens again, at least you can say, okay, on my way home, this little store, Dollar General, I could run in and grab some stuff. Right. And they're like, oh, our credit card machine's like, well, I got cash. Keep the change.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You can at least grab a few essentials, but you should already be prepared. But if that was the case, have a, it don't have to be thousands. It could be a couple hundred that you keep somewhere stashed that in case it hits the fan, at least you can boom. Or it could just be filling up your gas tank. I don't know. Whatever the case may be.
But you're right, and that's how Esau think. Remember I told you guys a couple of weeks back how the Edomite that my grandmother worked for, how the daughter had told her, Inez, you can have whatever you want out the house, and when you finish, the antique people are gonna come pick up whatever you don't want, and literally rolling back the rug, $10,000 in the pocket of a jacket you wouldn't even think, $3,000 underneath the wash machine, $5,000, for real, and that's how they think. No, it wasn't it was the lady she worked for.
No, I'm saying after your grandma found all the money, she was set.
I want to touch on something. I want to go back to the gasoline thing. You should always keep a jug of gasoline. Most people don't do it because most gas jugs, they smell if you leave them in your car. Yeah. But if you get a diesel jug, the big yellow ones, they don't vent and they don't allow those fumes to seep out, so that smell won't be in your car.
Remember, like them old cars that you see on old TV shows had the gas with the X on it. That's what that was, the extra gas they used to keep on.
Here's something I have to stress about having gas in your car. Remember, it's a flammable fuel.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, it's a flammable fuel, and like you mentioned, when the fumes escape, they're easily ignited. That's why when you go to the gas station, it tells you to turn off your ignition. Right. Yeah.
Because don't smoke.
Because even if you watch gas going, let's say you have the pump and it's going, and you look at it, you can see the fumes. Yeah. You can see it, right? But here's what I want to say: gas has a short shelf life. Yeah. You can't store gas for months and years. No, because the ethanol, the different it separates. And it will actually damage your vehicle because gas has to be in its totality. Look at think of this guy gas stashed. She got house right now for 2 years.
Think of it like
she thought milk. She was doing so.
Think of it like milk. When you put it in a jug, you should rotate it. So if you don't use it after a little while, put it in your gas tank, fill it back up when you put it back in.
Yeah. And that's the thing. You know what we do? We use the stuff that we supposed to be saving and don't replenish.
Don't put it back.
Don't put it back. I'll go.
Well, we would replace it with some of the stuff we had in our freezer was not because we didn't have our vacuum sealer yet. But the prior to the vacuum seal, when that stuff start getting that freezer, man, you got to go ahead and eat this because this ain't gonna make it.
I need these beans for my chili.
Look at his face.
I'll put them back later.
Like, man, let me on.
You forgot about Marcus been online for about 30 minutes. He likes international. He likes the international call, dog.
Is his name Marcus?
He's like, who the hell is Marcus?
It's their dad down
That's what he said. Who the hell is Marcus?
What is he doing?
That's funny, yo.
Yeah, he better
have. All right, put him through.
That's dad. I don't know who dad is, but that's dad.
He's like, hello.
Who the hell is Marcus? Got me on this long ass call. What's up?
Hey, shalom. Most High in Christ bless. What's your name? Where you from?
Most High in Christ bless. I put Dad on there because my son used my computer, so we use different.
Wait, hold on. I hear him in the speaker, but you don't hear him in the headphones.
I hear him in the headphones. That's your headphones.
I don't hear him in my headphones.
I don't hear him in my headphones.
That's y'all headphones. Y'all know somebody he done kicked the thing on the bottom.
You kicked the thing?
He done did a Captain Amaziah.
Because we can hear everybody else.
I hear him. I hear him.
Okay, then y'all talk to him.
He said he hear us. No. Something wrong with their
Man, his
mics.
long ass feet kicked something under the table.
I ain't kicked nothing.
You definitely kicked something.
You definitely kicked something.
You
man.
and Captain Amaziah's seat. He always kicks something over there. They're always out. Always.
All right, so can y'all turn up that speaker then so we can hear him?
Good night, man. There you go.
All right. Did a dango at your baby?
Hey, shalom, bro. What's your name? Where you from? Question or comment?
My name is Marcus. I'm from Los Angeles, but I live in Sydney now. My comment is, I didn't quite catch the topic of the show, but I just want to tell you guys, man, I watch you guys over here. And I had a question for you. I text messaged you about the end of the feast day and then the Sabbath and the new moon, but another brother asked a question for me, so I got to take care of it.
All praises.
I wanted to get it right.
All right, all praises, man.
All praises.
That brother got some white.
I can't hear you guys, so I don't know.
He said he can't hear us. Man, but that's on your end, I guess. That brother said he got some white teeth. What, he supposed to be green?
Nah, I'm just saying they're really
nice.
white.
I can't.
Hey, he's in film. He's an actor, so he got his best look. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Got the pearly white.
He got some veneers on. He got some veneers on.
I guess these earphones is horrible. I can't hear nothing you're saying.
It's good that you can't hear us.
Yeah. We talking mess. So
he
got a whole gaming system over there.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Marcus, man. Thank you for calling in. All praise to the Most High.
I just want to.
Damn, new guy.
Cut him off.
Hey, man, that international call done gave up. He was like, bro, that's all the internet you can stand.
He used up all his minutes.
Hey, bro,
come on.
Keep up the good work, man. Please, man.
All right, bro. Hey, Most High in Christ bless you, man. Shalom. Thank you for your call. Hey, I want to go into this real quick because as we're talking about prepping, right?
That's so horrible.
And we think again the things gonna be ready, available for you. But I really want to go into a few of these articles to show y'all. Huh? I hear them.
Yeah,
I just couldn't hear the call.
We can hear each other. We can't hear the call.
So we're gonna go through the series of clips that we have saved to show y'all something. This is not the one with Walmart in it, is it? No. Keaton? This is not the one. Okay, let's play this. Yeah. But one of the videos in Colorado has Walmart in it, showing the. No, I want that last.
The driver convicted of vehicular homicide, assault, and recklessness, bypassing a runaway truck ramp and swerving into stopped traffic on I-70.
I'm begging for forgiveness.
His attorney told CBS 4 there will be an appeal. An online petition on change.org has around 2 million signatures now calling for clemency or commutation of the sentence. 4 people were killed. The truck driver convicted of vehicular homicide, assault, and recklessness, bypassing a runaway truck ramp and swerving into stopped traffic on I-70.
I'm begging for forgiveness.
His attorney told CBS 4 will be an appeal.
So there was the runaway truck ramp is for when your brakes fail.
Right.
Correct?
Yeah.
It's I know I've seen them in Tennessee coming down that mountain.
Yeah. They use in anytime you have an area that has a steep grade, there's always at least 2.
So basically it's for you to go into that lane and it's at an angle where your truck will slow down.
Right.
Okay.
Because the pressure, the brakes on a truck are powered by air pressure. And so if you don't manage your speed before you start going downhill, you're talking about the truck by itself is 16, 17,000 pounds. Your load could be 20, 30 some odd thousand pounds. That's a lot of weight going downhill with gravity. So the point of it is, yes, it angles.
It won't float like Thickalicious.
It won't. No, they're not gonna float. They're not gonna float. But yeah, that's usually in that situation. That's what happens. That's usually when you see it happen. Is on.
So they're calling it a form of neglect,
and it kind of is.
Okay.
Because there's a certain check system that you have to do before you start going downhill. One of the things you do, especially, you got to know how much weight you're carrying, obviously. but you have to get your speed down to between 25 and 35 miles an hour. Usually what I do is I put it in 9th gear and I let the engine brake get me down. He might have been distracted. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know the.
So question: could he have panicked, and all what you were taught fails you? Which happens in high stress situations, by the way.
Yes, but
I'm gonna talk to all y'all brothers who be taking karate lessons and
then when
shooting lessons,
and then when they go down,
when they go down, you doing this.
I forgot to chop his ass.
You forget all the moves, the crop. You forget all of that. You just
like doing this shit.
Right.
What happened to the first position?
Yeah, exactly. You're trying to recall what you learned.
Yeah.
But I know there's a term you had told us about the other day.
Yes.
What is the term?
OODA loop. OODA loop. OODA.
That's an actual term. It's
Yes,
acronym.
It's
Go
called
ahead.
an OODA loop. So the acronym is observe, orient, decide, and act. And in a lot of times when you get into a high stress situation, those are the steps that you're supposed to go through. But when people panic is when they get caught in between the orient and decide phase of going through your OODA loop. So you can't orient fast enough to make a decision on what you're supposed to do.
What happened to fight
And
or
so
flight?
you never get to the acting part.
Right.
So you
You're
get
stuck.
caught in what's
So
called
the fight or flight is the deciding part.
Right.
You're gonna
You're stuck.
decide.
Right.
So even before you get to the fight or flight, you're stuck into what do I do? Do I run or do I fight?
And you just sitting there going,
yeah. So that's because we had a conversation about that recently. So that's my thought. So
it would depend on how far he had to go down, because sometimes it's a steep downgrade, but you may not have enough time to make a quick decision. Usually in that, and I've actually planned for those types of things. Why I don't deal with the mountains anymore.
Because you on another level now.
I'm better than the mountains. I just
the reason I say that is because
the mountains ain't worthy of you.
What I
don't need the mountains.
What I think
mountains ain't worthy of you.
What I think his issue is that he didn't want to damage the company's property. He probably thought he was going to get fired. So he's racing with that in his mind, which is probably blocking what I should be actually doing. Because what I said that I would do in that situation was and that's what I would have done was I would have to turn into oncoming traffic and run the truck into the mountain, as opposed to.
You said go into oncoming traffic.
So in his scenario, let's assume that you're going down the mountain, you have one lane going down, one lane coming up.
Okay.
I don't think that was his case, but either way, I would run it into the mountain, or at least, like a guardrail, because on this side is cliff.
Oh, I see what
but
you're saying.
if you run into the mountain, you'll damage the truck, but it'll just be physical damage. You can keep the load. You might hit a car, nobody will die. You can stop the truck based upon the friction of the mountain. I think that and I don't know for sure, but I think that I don't want to damage the company's property prevented him from seeing, oh, this is what I need to do.
I would have told that.
But the negligence part was he was supposed to go through the escape ramp. That's what he was supposed to do.
But now when you hear,
So somebody said he was drinking and driving.
he was drinking. He was
I don't know about that part.
I never heard that part.
I never read that.
I
didn't read that part.
In truck driving school, they teach you to go to the right so that you don't hit other people on the road.
Oh yeah, that's right. You in truck
Well,
driving
yeah,
school now.
but we're talking about on a mountain though.
Yeah, but on the mountain,
you go
I
to the
don't
right,
know.
you're gonna be off
you gonna
dead.
Yeah,
he said coming off the mountain.
Hey, Soraya to checks Hanan like your listener says. I've been doing this for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You just went to the truck stop one time and got some soda.
For real.
Calm down. Hey, let's go to the next one real quick. There's a few of them that I want to show. So this brother, he got 110 years.
Is he? What is he?
He's Northern Kingdom. I know
That's
that.
why.
He's Northern Kingdom.
So this is what they was calling it. It's called
Right there.
prosecutor's discretion. The prosecutor can choose what to charge you with.
If he was Esau, they wouldn't have gave him
So
that many years.
say for instance, they could have just charged him with the reckless driving, what they call it, vehicular homicide or whatever. They said, okay, we could have just charged him with these two and let that be it. They gave him everything that they could give him, and then they ran the sentences instead of running them where they could concurrent where he had to run them consecutive or whatever.
Wow.
Finish one, run the next. So rather than them saying, all right, the longest charge you had would have been 15 years, you do the whole 15. That's everything. They were like, nah, we want it where it's
concurrent.
So they stuck his ass.
Where was he at? In Colorado somewhere?
Man,
He's
gonna get out of jail.
So
he's gonna get out of jail.
I guess everybody in Israel is expert truck drivers because people are like, if you run into the mountain, you die. If you
That's not true. We done ran into a couple of mountains.
Yeah. If you
ran into a couple of mountains.
It says the escape ramp will break bones. So that's right. How long have you been driving?
Now 16 years.
16 years experience.
But they know more than him.
No. I think they watched
17.
What's that? Smokey and the Bandit. They watch Smokey and the Bandit.
Papa
movies.
Bear's in a rocking chair.
099er1999er.
And even Deacon Malachi say everything he learned.
He learned from Sarai. Officer Sarai.
Look, I remember when Deacon Malachi had said, he called somebody and said, "Why every time I push on brakes, the truck cut off?" I was dying laughing because I drive stick. I was like, "Cause you're not
right. You gotta put your club."
Cracking on that. But you know what? He said it in open air, so that's why I'm just repeating it.
So now, hey, real quick. So play this video real quick.
Shut down city.
Wow.
And this is why he's gonna get out of jail.
That only lasts for a day.
So let me explain to you what
real
that
quick,
is.
hold on. There's one, but it had Walmart at the end.
That's so awesome.
Okay, why
wanna play
you
it.
saying he's gonna get there?
No, let's play this real quick.
You got this.
You'd be surprised at the power that truck drivers have. Truck drivers can change legislation. Here's what you don't think about. Literally, every single thing. This cup, this table, the parts for this table, the fabric, everything. At some point in time, it has to take a ride on the truck.
You right because it comes from the what's the name?
If all truck drivers decided that they didn't want to drive, within 18 hours, the United States of America was shut down.
That's
because
right.
literally every single thing it has to get to the consumer, whether it comes from overseas on a boat. It comes on a plane,
a train.
It gets the train. It has to get to the consumer some kind of way. And if they don't decide they don't want to bring it, you won't get it.
Hey, believe that 20 the snow when the streets froze up.
2014.
Wait a minute. Hold up. So collectively, the truck drivers' power, they came together and say,
we're not dropping a load in Colorado.
Nobody's going to drive a load into Colorado. So that means
everybody came together is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So what you don't know about
it's not one person that said, "Well, I need my money."
Truckers are kind of like it's kind of like how people have fraternities almost.
Yeah,
it's kind of like that.
The Royal Fraternity of Truck Drivers.
It's kind of like that.
Okay.
So they've collectively come together and agreed that they're not going to take anything into Colorado.
Israel, y'all hear this?
I don't like Colorado anyway.
So it goes right back to what we're talking about prepping.
Yeah.
The bombs ain't even dropped yet.
Right.
So for those brothers and sisters in Colorado,
they done right now.
If y'all weren't preparing, and matter of fact, that reminds me, we got to reach out to Colorado.
Oh yeah.
If we're not preparing, we won't be able to sustain even through this strike or boycott.
Yeah. Right. And that ain't even the shit in the fan yet.
It didn't even hit the fan yet.
No.
They showed one Walmart.
That is something to think about.
None of us have ever seen Walmart that empty.
You're not getting your Amazon packages.
And you might not get your brand of water, but there's another brand. Right. Say that again.
You're not even going to get. You're not going to get your Amazon packages.
Nothing.
Your batteries.
So if you got like a subscription on water,
you're not going to get it.
Because the Amazon van, it's a truck that brings the packages to the plant, to the process. And then it goes on those delivery vans.
Wow. I am impressed.
So there was an article I was reading yesterday about this was a common tactic. Esau used to use this tactic all the time when they wanted something. And the upper class of society was like, oh, no, we're the uppers. And they were like, okay, then do it yourself. And they would always use this form. I mean, now we call it boycotting. I forgot what the article called it, but I was reading it yesterday. And they would always withhold from whether they were in the army, the military, or whatever the working servant class was, they would always band together and be like, okay, take your posterity, take your...
And that's how the Teamsters
Yeah.
really became effective politically and I guess socially.
Teamsters like union stuff?
Yeah, the union, because the workers' union, because they collectively came together and made demands, and their demands were met because they were the working force building up one of the empire cities.
Right.
So if you want this city to be built up to be a metropolis, but the workforce is angry, and the workforce came together, started this union, and like, you know what? None of us are going to work. The iron work, the steel workers, the masons, all of them were like, nah, we're not going to work. And guess what? They had that power collectively where they caved in and gave them whatever they wanted.
Right.
So even today, like the Teamsters are, it's a
mob.
It's literally the mob. The mob took it over. The mob run the Teamsters. So the mob were getting all the sanitation contracts. They were getting all of the welding contracts because they now control the biggest union in New York.
Dang.
And they still haven't found that man.
Jimmy Hoffa.
Yeah.
They said he buried in a football field or something.
They said I think they said he was under the old Yankee Stadium. That's what they said.
In one of them cement columns.
Yeah. But
Before we change the subject,
And y'all done left that sister on red.
I know.
Marcus waited for about 45 minutes in Australia with a dingo.
It said that.
Cisco wait a little bit.
It says that he passed all drug and alcohol tests that were given, including a chemical test.
So he passed.
Yes, everything, and it's NBC News. So it's
NBC. Okay, so to the person who says he was drunk or whatever,
A dingo ate your baby.
you don't know what the hell talking about. And a dingo ate your baby.
A kangaroo kicked your baby.
Even the
kangaroos are strong as hell. You ever see that?
I seen one kick a dude's shirt off. I saw a kangaroo kick a dude's shirt off on the video,
kick
bro.
your head off your shoulder.
He kicked the dude's shirt
He
off.
kicked his head off his shoulder.
No, I said it will. Them thing be like.
Look, he kicked his shirt off. The dude was sitting there trying to catch the kangaroo do something, and the kangaroo turned around and kicked him, and the only part of his shirt was left with the neck part. It was looking like a cape. I was like, damn, that kangaroo kicked his shirt off.
Y'all seen that video that kangaroo had that dog in the headlock?
Yeah.
They ran up, they started
And dude hit him. He was holding the dog like, what you gonna do? I'm about to eat this little nigga.
These kangaroos are strong.
Hey, when he punched that kangaroo ain't know what to do. They
was like, straight
Kangaroos are swole, bro. They swole. Hey, real quick, let's take the Zoom call real quick. Let's take new guy. You got it? All right, all praises.
Look, the baby had to get in on the game. She was like, I want to talk to Cap.
Shalom, sis. What's your name, question, or comment?
Shalom, Most High in Christ bless. My name is Lanaya from the Kansas City camp, and I have a comment.
All praises.
And this is Khalil.
Hey, shalom, young prophet.
Say shalom.
Shalom.
He excited. I'm on TV. I'm on TV.
Oh.
You on
Can
PS?
they see me? Mama, can they see me?
What do I do with my hands?
Everybody on YouTube.
That's kind of.
What do I do?
Hey, shalom, sis, what's your comment?
So I just had a comment about the prepping. My son and I, that's something that we've been actually trying to focus more on recently. I started a garden some years ago, but prepping has been something near and dear to my heart. And so one of the things that I was realizing is that we should just start small at first. So yeah, we can, I'm a doomsday prepper type person. I like to watch that show too. But if we do stuff that's small, like just preparing for our cars in case we have an accident or in case, there's a winter storm and we get stuck. Or my son and I, we play something called Blackout. So what we do is just on the weekends, we just pretend like the lights are off. We can't turn on anything. We can't do anything.
And you save mad money on your electric bill.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you do stuff like that small now, by the time that an emergency comes, you kind of know what to do and what you need. One of the things that I've been doing also is trying to figure out what the older generations used to do before our modern, commodities, so that I can try to go back to those type of things. And I think that if we learn how to do those, we'll be better equipped to be able to survive situations once they come.
Hey, listen, that's excellent. Teach the younger ones basically not to panic in that time as well. So a lot of times first of all, adults don't think about it, and we oftentimes don't teach our children about it. So even though you're calm, your children will make you panic.
Yeah.
Because their minds have not been prepared. So excellent job. This is a round of applause, y'all.
That is a good one.
Kansas City in the house.
I think I'm gonna take that.
Thank you for your call, sis. Hey, and I mean, I could literally go on all day about this, but I'm gonna say this too. Something that we will discuss as well is meat prep. I mean, when I tell you the topics are going to be so vast on this channel that you can literally go there for all topics covered as far as prepping goes. Okay. Officer Carmel and the team did the storage, how to store food video, I think it was last week.
Yes, sir.
They filmed it last week. How to store, pack, preserve food. What's the matter?
Can we have cheese on there? How they pack cheese
What?
with the cheese
I
wax?
just went to my someone say go to your text messages, and then it's a text message from Mama Shamar that say, "Ayona, Bishop want to ask the caller how was the conditions overseas, but he gone."
Oh, okay. No. Hey, Mark, I'll send him a message. Hey, Marcus, call back. We want to ask because it's kind of crazy in Australia.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I just went. I was like, oh.
Oh, man, you just saw
mad late.
Mad.
You had the message for 45 minutes.
Really for real.
Right, because that was sheesh.
But like the sister mentioned on Doomsday Preppers, they have like old things like churners that crush apples to make cider to store. Like that show is really informative.
So we're gonna have the canning portion as well.
Okay. We got a couple of sisters.
Yeah.
Soul Train, she does that.
Listen, we got sis. We got.
Oh, she's Soul Train.
We got
Don't
it
be telling
lined
everybody
up.
what we got.
We got it going.
They gonna be trying to come up through them.
And y'all heard it here first, man, on Patient Saints Radio. It's coming. So again, so when I mention meal prep is we're used to packaged meat in Walmart. If that's not there, let's say for instance, I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say, we got some avid hunters here.
Avid.
ain't patting myself on the back. But
you hit that deal yet?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, we went that damn cap call. So I gotta share something. So we went.
Play the music.
We went again a couple weeks ago. What day was that? Maybe like a week and a half ago. So I went with a brother. So this time I wasn't in stop the music. I wasn't in a tree stand this time. I was in what is called a blind, which is like almost like a pop-up
hole
tent.
in the ground.
No.
The one that's on the ground, but they can't see it.
It's a pop-up tent, but it's camouflaged. So you stay in the blind, and it has drop-down windows. So, a lot of animals, deer's sight isn't the greatest. It's good, but it's not the greatest. But what they do see is color and movement. Okay. So in the blind, you're sitting still. So whether it be bow, crossbow, rifle, whatever you're doing, you're in. It's the window's about this big, so the movement is lessened. You're in camouflage as well, right? So with it's like 2 a.m, cold as hell. It was cold at night. It was cold as hell. I hear
somebody.
That was you coming.
The brother that was there with me snoring so damn loud, scared all the damn deer away. Hey, what the hell wrong with you? Oh, my bad. Yeah. Woke up. 2 minutes later. Pack everything up because their eyesight is not that great, but their hearing is amazing. Yeah. Their smell and hearing is next level. They'll and I've said this before, they'll smell you miles away before, especially if you're downwind.
So
I mean, if you're upwind and they're downwind, you said brute.
You want to just come to my house?
I watered in junior high.
You want to just come to my house?
You have to.
That's what
shoot it. Well, until when they hit the fan, you shoot a deer in your community. Right now, you're going to jail.
No, you could, anything on your property, you can
in a subdivision.
No,
they don't know it's back there.
Oh, okay.
Look, we hit him.
You going to jail?
We hit him.
Wait till it hit when it hit the fan. They ain't gonna give a damn. Right now, you about to go to jail.
If you use the bow, they ain't gonna hear no bang.
Oh, if you use the bow,
then we drag him up under the house.
He's not gonna die right there
until your neighbor that hates your guts tell him that you got a damn carcass.
You know, I do got a neighbor that hate my guts.
When you hit him, he not gonna die right there.
Yeah, he takes off.
He
gonna jump.
Run for about a mile, maybe
he takes off. You have to track him by the blood trail.
Right,
blood trail.
He gonna be in somebody else's backyard.
The point I was making was the point. Oh yeah, well, Okay, there's things called downwind. There's different brands where it's a soap that has enzymes in it. Soap, lotion. They have a whole line of stuff. What it does is it takes away your body odor.
Okay. Really?
Because the perfumes you wear, the colognes you wear, the hair stuff you wear, the beard cream, all has a high potent smell to animals that's in the wild.
Well,
all they smell is leaves and berries and stuff. This is like a foreign smell that you can't hide.
What is this?
So they smell you miles away before you even get there. So
Well, last night when you was telling people to go left and right.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I had them go in the pack because you need to tell, like they need that soap.
Yeah.
See,
slanging they funk everywhere.
One time in the food pantry, we had like cases of that deer piss soap. That's what I was calling it, but it's deer soap so that it neutralizes your smell.
Y'all should have passed it out last night.
Who was in his thing?
So the point he asked, call back now. I said yes. So the point I was making was not about the soap, but the prep. Because here's the thing. Whether it be because, you can hunt turkey, whatever it is, you got to think about it. How many sisters could actually, what's the sound effects?
The turkey?
You can actually, it's called dressing. You can actually dress a turkey, a chicken. You going to pluck feathers? Like, what's the process?
Right. You know
technically, and I mentioned this before, technically, the sisters are supposed to prepare the kid.
Yeah.
So your job, we kill it. You're supposed to skin it, dress it, cook it, and prepare it. That's your job.
I used to think I would think all the time when I was reading the Bible, a Levi was a bloody job.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Them brothers did that all day, every day.
Let me. That's why when they seen the priest, when the priest came, like when the priest came, they be like, "What you want? What y'all coming here for?" They was killers. Like,
I thought about that. I said when the Lord told Moses and Levi, "Hey, go kill up them boys who came off that mountain."
They seen the priest. They was checking them. Why you in our town? What do you want? Who family you want?
Real quick, Brother Marcus is trying to call back, but he sent me a message saying he's unable to rejoin this meeting.
Okay, you're gonna have to disconnect from her.
So once we disconnect, then he can call back. Okay, all right. So Marcus, give us a second. We have another caller in the queue. We'll take that real quick, and then we'll get you to call back. All right?
Look, I'm traumatized.
Dominican.
When I was about 9 years old, I think I done told this story.
Cue the music.
Look, when I was 9 years old, my uncle has a farm. My family had this farm, but when they all died, we sold it. But don't play the music. So when I was about 9 years old, we used to always go to his farm. My aunties would shoo us out. They had like this little hut where they would do the chickens. The kids can go in there, but he was like, "Go call a goat." So we go over there. Me and my two cousins. I was 9. We over there playing with the goat. He was like, "All right, back up." Pow! That thing traumatized me. Next thing we know, they strung the goat up. They slit his throat. They had the little bucket up because all this. Now I've been there all my life, but 9 was the first time I realized what the hell all the animals in the farm was for. Look, I didn't eat at all. That thing had me traumatized.
I used to like to get this pluck the chickens.
No,
I can't even watch my Lord eat the fish eyes out the red snapper.
So just like same thing with fishing. There's people think your fish come in fish sticks,
right? That's crazy.
And fillet. No, it has scales. You have to gut it. There's a process to get the fish to the point that you want it. So. Again, Lord's will, send up prayers. Lord's will be going through all of that.
About two tabernacles ago, my wife, I forgot, maybe like 2-3 tabernacles ago, we had went fishing and I caught a couple fish and got back. She's like, "What you gonna do with them?" I'm about to clean them and eat them. She's like, "You know how to clean a fish? Like, what the hell?"
Yeah, I'm dead, woman.
Hey, and we went to Officer Alicia's house and he had a deep freezer and damn deep fryers and all kind of stuff over there. And he done put my fish in his deep fryer and the power went out, so my nice clean fish is soaking
in oil,
just soaking.
Look, fresh fish is the best.
I still ate it though. It was still, but when we got him up out of there, that fish was so white when it came out. It's even though it sat for a minute, she was like, "This fish was good."
And you know what's funny? Fresh fish is not as fishy.
No, that's because they've been dead for 2 weeks.
When it's been sitting for some time, it gets fishier.
Just think, most of we live in Atlanta. Where the water at?
Right.
Well, I have a lake in my
What a red
community.
snapper at?
I don't know, but my husband goes.
She's lakefront.
Look, my husband goes fishing and come back and cut them and do all that stuff. Yeah. I can scale, but that's about it.
I thought you cleaned it because I remember me and him went fishing one time and then we brought some fish. I had some of the fish that you had made.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't clean it.
She cleaned the scales off.
I do the scales. I can.
She get her little spoon.
But that's about it. But that is the best tasting fish.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Hey, for brothers and sisters like that have never been outside to do anything like that, to go fishing.
They play video games.
Yeah, and sisters, y'all better start getting accustomed to doing stuff
Get
like
blood
that.
on your hand.
I went on this cabin trip probably about 3 months ago. I took my wife and we went fishing. And she was struggling to touch the worm. I'm like, girl, just put the damn worm on the hook.
That's disgusting.
But y'all gonna die.
No, I know how to do it. I'm just saying it's disgusting when you put the worm on the hook and all that.
You should start getting accustomed to it because the fish don't just bite an empty hook.
Sister Ross said, "I can't fish. I don't think I'm gonna make it."
She just gave up.
Hey, look, hey, I'm talking about all y'all with that squeamish. Oh, y'all gonna die.
Yeah, like being able to take the hook out the fish mouth, like.
Look, to
that's
touch
why we
the
married.
fish.
That's why we got y'all.
Look,
That's why we got y'all.
He might not always be there.
Can I get one quick scripture? We're gonna go to the Zoom because we got to get Marcus to call back real quick. Jeremiah 15:2.
Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 2. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as are for death, to death, and such as are for the sword, to the sword, and such as are for the famine, to the famine, and such as are for the captivity, to the captivity.
So we know we went into captivity. We understand some of us have to die. We understand the sword is against us as a people. What we don't understand is the famine part.
Right.
That has to happen. So we understand. Well, we understand it long ago. We went through many famines. We went through famine in Babylon and in Persia.
Egypt, right.
Egypt. We've gone through famines, but here in this captivity, we had the captivity here. Right. We have not had the famine yet. So it's coming. It's coming. I wanted to share that real quick. Hey, let's take the Zoom call real quick. We're good with the Zoom?
Dominica.
Hey, I know they know about some killing goats and scaling fish. That's them islands right there. I can tell by the board in the back on the house. Yeah. I can tell that. Hey, shalom, sisters. What's your names? What's your question or comment?
Hello, shalom. Y'all can talk now. We hear you and we see you.
We hear some kids too.
Shalom, sisters.
Shalom.
Most High Christ bless. What's your names? Where you from?
We're here in the islands. We're IUIC Dominica.
IUIC Dominica.
Oh.
Hey, Patient Saints International, y'all.
Right. I'm telling you, Australia.
What are your names, sister? What's your names?
Okay.
What are your names?
She's trying to look at it.
She forgot.
You gotta talk to us. You can't watch the TV.
Right. What are your names? What are your names?
Hadassah.
Oh, she said Hadassah?
I'm Sister Hadassah.
And this is Sister Nasha.
Okay. Shalom, sisters. Shalom. Hey, I got a question for y'all. Do y'all know about skinning goats and scaling fish?
Yes.
They quiet.
Yeah.
Yes, the fish.
She said the fish.
Yes to the fish.
You don't know about the
I ain't
goats.
messing no damn goat.
That's me and Wayne.
All right, all praises. What's your comment, sisters?
Okay, the fish. Comment. For the prepping on the island back then, the fish, we would season the fish, salt it, and then we would use the rooftop the river stones, they would dry it, and then that would preserve it, and it would have a long lifespan, which we could use for the time.
Yes. Yep.
And also for painkillers, we would get this wild lettuce. It's a weed. Most of you might see it as a weed, but then we would use it to make a painkiller. So that would be the paracetamol we had in the island back in the day.
Okay, so when the aspirin run out.
But what did she say it was?
She said it's almost like a white lettuce.
Oh, white lettuce. Oh, yes, the roots of it.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
The milk. Most people think it's like a weed.
Yes, yes,
The
yes.
root of that- I remember I mentioned that about a couple of weeks ago, that the app that shows you the different plants and what they're used for.
Yes.
Yes.
The
milky
But
substance.
for our life, we would use
lettuce,
cooking
the
oil
lettuce
to
has a
make
milk in the
lamb.
stem. You know that this hard stem that we always throw away.
Oil,
There's actually a milky
water,
substance
with a little
in it.
pull on
That's
a
for your
needle,
belly.
and it would float, and we'd use that for a light.
She said cooking oil.
Cooking oil can make a light.
Make lamps.
Oh
with
yes,
it.
yes. We in islands we have kerosene lamps. Kerosene. So it's oil. But I want to make a point to her comment about salting fish. Now many of y'all know Benji makes saltfish.
Right.
Yeah.
Saltfish is just salted fish. Usually it's pollock or
Cod.
or cod. Thank you.
Pollock or cod.
Pollock or cod. But the salting process is for preservation.
That's it.
That's what salt is. One of the things, salt gives your body iodine.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you iodine, but it also preserves meat.
Dry
That's
all the
what it's
moisture
for.
and stuff out of
Right.
it.
It pulls all the moisture out
Right.
that actually decays. Moisture just decays everything.
Right.
So that's what it does. It pulls the moisture out of the meat. So all praise to the Most High. Thank you for your call, sisters. IUIC Dominica. That's a beautiful island, by the way. I think that's the one that has the gray sand beach.
Really?
Because I went there, not saying I was on the beach, but I
saw it in the air.
on the beach.
I saw it on the fly.
Yeah, is that the one that has gray sand?
See, second hand,
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. I think it was beautiful. Oh, matter of fact,
Dominica is hot.
Yeah, it was hot. Boy. Hey, y'all got something. Y'all got hella mountains in there, that joint, bro.
Yes, yes.
Bro, the
We
bus.
have 9 volcanoes on
Yo,
the
listen,
island.
I'm gonna tell y'all
9
something.
volcanoes. God
Yo,
gonna.
Yes.
Beautiful island. We went there on the quest. Beautiful island. But I'm a shout out to those Caribbean bus drivers.
Yeah. I met a dude.
The streets are this big,
and they drive
and
them
they
out.
are
On the
whipping
opposite side.
buses
Yeah.
through those little streets
Dusty street.
as if it's a bike.
Hey, they heard Soraya say slam the truck into the mountain. Who gonna slam the truck to the mountain? Yo, whip that mountain.
You drive on 2-wheel on the mountains.
Me drive the bus, no brake, 2 weeks them. We don't have bricks.
I met a dude in Dominica that caught a monkey.
What? Really?
Yeah, I don't know how you.
I want a monkey.
No, he caught him though. Like I don't know. He caught him. He was calling him. He was feeding him Lay's potato chips.
Hey, sisters, thank you for your call. Thank you. Hey, real quick, how's everything in Dominica? Everybody all right out there?
Swift.
Yeah, we're okay. We're having fun with Feast of Dedication, and
Okay, all praise. So they haven't like locked y'all
Hey
down
there.
because of COVID and stuff.
well, we do have lockdown, but we're not in lockdown right now.
Okay. All right. All praises to the Most High. That's
Look, they
mercy.
got
That's
fruit trees in their
mercy.
backyard.
They
They
good.
ain't starving on nothing.
Yeah. So, all right, sisters, thank y'all for y'all call. We appreciate it. Continue to watch and support. Most High in Christ bless you and all the brothers and sisters in Dominica. Shalom, y'all. Shalom. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah.
Hey, Marcus, call back now.
You know the things when I was a kid that used to embarrass me. Because I grew up binging. My grandmother, they was binging. And the stuff that used to embarrass me, like now, fast forward, are really useful. Even when I went to culinary school, when it came to fabrication and doing meats, and I had already done all that stuff. Like I already knew how to cut a chicken in 6 and 8 parts. Like you got people now don't even know how to cut a chicken, let alone you talking about other stuff. So
yeah.
They don't know how to cut the
Benji
chicken.
teach you a lot.
Yeah. Hey, can I hate on Benji right quick? Because you know Benji,
You tripping, Jew.
You know Benji most
Jew, you
favorite
tripping,
food is
Jew.
actually
You
another
tripping.
king of food.
Say that again.
Jerk chicken.
Say that again.
I mean, jerk was actually a preservation for.
Where you say he got it from? They got it from
the Tainos.
Yeah, they did.
Really?
They got
Do
it
you
from
know
the
why they
Taino.
call it jerk chicken?
Why?
Because you jerk the chicken.
Bruh.
The holes in it to marinate it. That's why it's called jerk chicken. Not because
Yeah, there's some single brothers like now that would disagree with you about what jerking
even
chicken.
her hand motion is.
She was like, "You jerk it." Actually, yeah, she's like, "You jerk that chicken."
Yeah, I was watching some History Channel thing one night, and they was going into how that was when the Taínos was running from the Spaniards, they would hide it and they would jerk the chicken so that they could move with the food without having. For the same reason that we saying now, we have to learn those techniques. You know, get away from the white man.
Benji, shame on you for not knowing how to wash a cloth.
What? I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't know. Hey,
Okay.
but yeah, I'm gonna share something else with y'all. So some of the Benji food that you just mentioned, Benji made it popular, but as you mentioned, jerk is from the Taínos, curry is from Elam.
Yeah.
So Benji used the resources.
And perfected.
Yeah, and perfected. Just like how when
Esau.
you ask
Like
Judah,
Judah do.
when you ask Judah what you cook, they say we cook all the tribes' food.
Yeah,
That's
we
always
do.
their go-to.
Yeah.
Benji just take what the nations gave us and we just made it.
Slave
So
food.
slave
goody.
food, right? Thank you. See, that's why you my brother. You my brother. Oh, you my
Stop the
brother. I'm
nonsense.
telling you. Slave food, right?
It's not slave food. It's because when the Maroons would flee to the mountains, because hey, remember this. I can speak for Jamaica specifically. Jamaica was pretty much a colony for rebellious slaves.
Right.
Right.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
They were like,
That's
these
why.
wild niggas out
That's
here.
why the spirit on Benjamin is so rough and almost not rebellious to the Lord, so to speak, but
Aggressive.
rebellious and aggressive, because Jamaica was the island they sent all of the slaves that revolted. They were sent to Jamaica. Yep. So that they have that rough spirit. So when the Maroons would flee to the mountains, so on and so forth, raven as a wolf, that was a part of their seasoning process because they always had to move. Always had to move. Fun fact. Okay. So
Shout out to Benji.
real quick, there's a picture in the Patient Saints before that. Go back to the Patient Saints. The brother who was on trial for the trucking. There's a side by side of him and an Edomite. No. Go back to the main list.
Yeah.
It's a side by side, all the way down till you find it. You'll see a picture of him, and there's an Edomite next to him in the picture. I want y'all to see something real quick because I want to touch on that. So right now, Colorado is suffering the shortage that we're talking about because the truckers refuse to deliver anything into Colorado. So anything. So bottled water, done. Your everyday items, done. Building materials, done. All of that comes by truck, whether it be flatbed or dry van.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
So now, show y'all something. Let's show you how Esau get down.
That's why I said if he was Esau.
And what we have is America turning on itself. And this is prophecy. So read that real quick.
The woman on the left failed to stop for a school bus, resulting in killing 3 children. She got 4 years in prison.
So here's this Edomite. She killed 4 children for refusing to stop for a school bus, which is a traffic infraction by most, but punishable by jail time for the loss of life. Right? Go ahead.
The man on the right killed 4 people when the brakes on his semi went out and was unable to stop. He got 110 years in prison.
What's the difference between the two of them?
Northern Kingdom and white.
Well, what they're gonna say
And
is
she
he
probably-
had a professional license, so he.
I wanna
is
know what
held
color
to
the
a
children
higher-
were.
You have to.
They both have.
I'm telling you.
No.
That passing the stop school bus stuff. I was a school resource officer for 3 years. Every time I saw somebody do that, I was pulling them over. That was one of the things I could not stand. Like it just for some reason it infuriated me, man.
Like, you gonna hit somebody, kid?
So he's already been sentenced?
Yeah, he just got
110
sentenced. Well,
years.
this is like what? What they said that happened like 2 years ago. That accident
2019.
that guy had. That actual accident was like 2 years ago or something like that.
And he dressed like new guy.
So was it a...
He is. I told you.
He's dressed like new guy.
You ain't never lied.
Wow, y'all stupid,
You ain't
bro.
never lied.
Y'all,
about to get 110
something
years.
wrong with y'all, man.
Wow.
So,
Hey, Marcus said he can't reconnect for some reason. So I don't know if it's something on his end as far as once you sign out, that's it.
It's 3 people in the thing.
Can he do the Deacon Lopper? You know when Deacon Lopper calling you hold the phone.
Hey, real quick, go back out to the articles, Officer Keaton, because there's a couple more we got to get through. We got 14 minutes, so we spent an hour and a half just talking. We got
new guy, his shirt, and his headphones. We'll get it in.
No, go back to the ones that we chose.
Don't forget Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus said he's been trying, but he can't.
Thanks, Sister Alma.
He can't get back in for some reason. Oh yeah, we gotta show that real quick. So no, not that. Go to the shooting real quick. So last week we showed a video of the drive-by in Puerto Rico, right? And what we just saw was a Northern Kingdom brother getting 110 years for a crime. But the Lord is forcing our people to wake up to recognize the evil in ourselves. Because we want Esau to help us, but we ourselves, man, we are bugged out. So we saw the drive-by last week. It was horrific. Same thing, sisters. If you have small children, remember it's saying right here, warning, some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. So read the warning on the screen. So let's play the video. This is in Puerto Rico, by the way. Shout out to Captain Zeph that had just came back from Puerto Rico, Captain Abiel, all those brothers who go frequently to teach our people. So here, this is a little hangout spot, right? Play the video.
Them boys already getting up. You know what? Let me go ahead.
Because the conversation is taking a left.
Right. The guy holding that bottle.
The guy holding the bottle.
You don't hold your bottle.
He's sizing him up. He already made up his mind. I'm going to hit this nigga. Bow.
Yep.
That's how you know we Israel.
Yep. Bow.
Across the mouth.
Guns get drawn. They shoot. Bow, bow. Look at his man come in, shoot homeboy in the back. I know y'all missed it. We're going to play it again. He's like, what happened to my man? His man, look, you can see the shot in the middle. That spine was shattered.
Yo,
he could still be alive. Hey, stop it.
Yeah, but now you moving him around.
Stop it. Here's the thing. He could still be alive from the neck up, but that was spine shattering.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's spine shattering. That spine was severed, damaged. He can't move his limbs.
You can tell by how he dropped that it hit him in the spine.
Instantly.
He instantly went limp.
Yep.
Like
He had some movement in his head.
Go down, but
it was over.
Bam.
So I want y'all to see it again. What I want everybody to pay attention to is the bottom left corner. See
Put
right
a
there.
cursor over him.
When we watched it earlier, a lot of people missed it. He was on I don't know if he was in the car. It doesn't show where
Hiding
he
in the
was.
shadow.
Oh, go back, Keaton, to where you just had him standing there.
By the plant. He come in by the plant.
He see, he's coming up. There he is right there. So when they shoot homeboy on the ground, the dude on the left runs up and shoots the original person quarreling directly in his back. Now, I want you to see this. His man that pulled the gun, I was sitting down and stood up, he didn't see this guy either. So one of two things. Either that's one of their friends that obviously can't shoot, but no, matter of fact, I take it back.
No,
He's aiming directly at
Yeah,
him.
that's that dude's man.
That's his homeboy, the one that got shot on the ground. His man just came up and shot one of the two guys that just shot his friend.
He probably seen you know how your
So-
friends be arguing. They be like, "Let me go into the car." And
Yeah,
get this
exactly. He probably went to
15.
get, probably. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because you saw how it was turning. You're right. Hey, so play from the beginning again.
Look at how
Look
at how
he's
he's
holding
holding the
the
bottle
bottle.
now,
Yeah.
and then watch when he switch it. He
he
can tell he
drank
get
it
ready.
right now.
You're right. He got it in now. He got it in down. I'm getting ready to hit him mode.
Look, the girls moving and everything. Like, nah, let me get out the way.
He
They
not
finna
paying
wild
attention.
out. I'm finna tell you. Say one more thing. Okay. All right. Bitch eye. You gonna draw down? Oh, he wasn't ready. He cocking it. Bang.
Yeah, that was the spine.
He
Yeah,
still
that's
had
spine.
Some head movement.
Yeah.
Oh, he died. That's when he went out of gas right there.
Damn.
Look at the blood in the middle of his back.
Where you from? Look, did he come back walking up casually after he done fucked up shot? All that concern right there, what the concern was when they was arguing.
That's what Ezra said.
So the second one, if you remember, the last sister who just ran in, she was a part of the initial argument. So I mean, we don't know the details, but you know, titties is out. You don't know if he was just being that could have been homeboy's girl, disrespectful. Leviticus 19.
Look, this is what Ezra was saying when he was when the Most High showed him like this is how y'all gonna be, and he was like, "You want to do us like that?" Yep. Like we was on top, and now we just niggas. Like Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom, we just
standing around with pistols.
Yep.
Yeah, just killing each other.
It's only for one another. It's only for one another. Verse 17.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him. Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord.
So now, we as a people, who needs God's laws more than us? Nobody on the planet. We need God's laws. That's why IUIC is so avid on teaching God's laws in Christ. Because when you look at the state of our people, like if, let's say hypothetically, you remove that, hypothetically, what other avenue do our people have beside complete genocide?
Yeah.
Like that's literally the only option is genocide of us killing one another, whether it be killing babies or men paying for babies to be killed, whether it be us in the street gunning each other down, sisters setting brothers up like Cardi B admitted to doing, brothers getting killed. This is our wicked and evil nature as a people.
But Cap, that's to the point that even the class that Bishop and the prophets brought out yesterday, like, okay, if the purple goes away, then what?
Then what?
What are we gonna do?
Then what?
Where would we go? Like everything may not be perfect, but what else? Show us a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a scripture?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go to Ezekiel 7:23. Ezekiel chapter 7 verse 23. And if you've been paying attention, the violence with Northern Kingdom has been ramping up. It's been ramping up.
Mm-hmm.
Read that.
Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 23. Make a chain, for the land is full of bloody crimes, and the city is full of violence.
It says the land is full of bloody crimes. And these are just the ones that we're seeing. I can only imagine the stuff that is not caught on video. Right. You get what I'm saying? It says the land is full of bloody crimes and the city is full of violence. Read.
Verse 24. Wherefore,
because of that, read,
I will bring the worst of the heathen.
And that's the only reason that Esau is allowed to rule over us. Right. It says he will bring the worst of the heathen. So not the Chinese, not the Japanese, not the East Indians, the lowest of the low is reigning over us now because of violence like that we commit against one another. A lot of times we like to complain about, oh, Esau's doing this or the oppression this, the oppression that. We're oppressing ourselves.
Way worse. To each other.
We're killing ourselves. Read.
and they shall possess their houses. I will also make the pomp of the strong to cease, and their holy places shall be defiled.
So the things that we had at one time to be joyous about, the feast that we were keeping, the laws that we were keeping, the prosperity that we had as a nation of people, the Most High God said, I'm going to cause all that to cease because of your violence against one another. So,
blood toucheth blood.
I tell you, man, that I ain't gonna lie, that was hard to watch, just like the one last week, man. But this is something that is gonna bring our people to repentance. You know, because
26 says that
Captain Zephaniah was out there last week, and the same blocks that were shot up, they were there teaching. The prophet. Okay, Marcus is back. The prophets are in the literally in the trenches,
right,
risking their lives, right. So real quick, let's salute Brother Marcus. He's back.
Shalom,
all praises. We having issues? Okay.
Thanks, new guy.
All right, we're going.
Right. Not letting it go.
Thanks, new guy. Hey, so let's play this last. Once he get it, when he's good to, we good? All right. Marcus, you can hear us?
Had the game and chill.
Was there any specific question?
That's what I'm asking her now, because she wrote back, don't forget Marcus.
Marcus.
He looked like a young Hannibal.
He does. Soldier Hannibal.
Marcus.
Hey, how's it going?
So we good? All right. Hey, Marcus, can you hear us?
I hear you.
Okay. All praises. Welcome back. I'm
glad to be back.
So, you know, we know there's some things looming in Australia. What is the state over there? Lockdowns.
Well, they opened up
law.
everything. They no more masks, no more checking in. This following week, and the first day after that, they had close to 2,500 cases of corona outbreak.
So wait, so they stopped the masks this week, and then there's 2,500 new cases.
Yes, and that's just in New South Wales, the state that I'm in.
Okay. How about the policing? How is that? Have they been overly aggressive or?
Well, not for me, because I don't take my black ass out there.
That's right. He said, "I keep my black behind in the house."
I told the police officer the other day, I'm protesting right in my living room. That's it.
How about the food supplies?
No, not a problem here. At one time when it first hit, everybody was running and grabbing paper towels. They was doing the same thing the U.S. was doing. Okay. But then it smoothed out. What happened was they just had an influx of people pulling all the stuff off the shelf. They have all the supplies. They just didn't have truckers to get it to the stores. But they have the stuff. Does that make sense?
Truckers again.
Truckers are the root of all problems.
Yeah,
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Shout out to Officer Soraya.
Now, here's the thing. I can't see you guys, so I'm just talking to myself on the screen.
Okay, so now, so basically, it's not as bad as the media is portraying it. Is that correct?
Not from what I can see.
Okay. Because you said you're in Sydney, right?
I'm in Sydney.
Sydney, okay.
They have other issues in other states. Yes, they've been having problems. People protesting, but they're not as bad as they claim it to be.
Okay.
It's not as bad.
Okay. We just want to make sure, man. We want to make sure. We know we have some brothers and sisters out there.
Not from what I can see.
Okay. And if I'm not mistaken, Sydney, isn't that the capital?
Yeah.
Sydney, Australia.
When he said check in, what does that mean?
No, Sydney is the huge tourist place, but Canberra is the capital.
Oh,
okay. Canberra?
It's another Canberra. It's about 2-hour drive from Sydney.
Okay.
Canberra is the capital. But Sydney is the huge place. Sydney is where they got the Opera House and the other big touristy stuff.
Question. So when you Sticklish had a question, she said, "What did you mean about checking in?" You said they're not checking in anymore, or the masks. What does that mean?
Well, they got it where it's an app on your phone that the government issues, the state.
Damn.
And if you don't have this app on your phone, I'll show it to you. Probably, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. If you don't have the app where you check in, you scan and you push in your number, and then it tells whether or not you've been vaccinated.
What?
If you haven't been vaccinated, they don't let you in the store.
Wow.
You can't go in.
Hey, show us the app. Show us the app.
Can we see the app?
What is this?
Yeah, hold on. New South Wales app.
That was the next question. Are people
What if you got a flip phone?
are people forced to get vaccinated?
Yeah, you ain't getting in.
Oh wow.
They have it where, and you can't fake it.
Wow. So
not the
They
card
have,
anymore. You have to
they-
have that.
this tells whether or not you've been vaccinated. I don't know if you can see it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, we see it.
Yep. It's a
They
scan
gotta have
code,
QR
barcode. You see
code and
that? The
everything.
QR code?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He saw the devil.
So that lets them know whether or not you've
Yeah,
been vaccinated or not. So I when my agent, I work in film, and my agent told me, look, you have 3 movies coming up, and they won't let you on location if you can't prove that you've been double vaccinated. Man, I was like, oh. I laid down, and the Most High was like, I got you.
Yeah.
So they have two tests. I mean, they have 2 vaccinations. They have the new one the Pfizer one. They have another one called the Azanica. Azanica? I think it's Azanica, but it's been around for years, like 15, 20 years. That's the one everybody take, like the doctors. I said, give me that one. It's a different.
Hold on. You just dropped some gems right there.
Yeah, it's a different one.
So hold on. So what you're saying is, well, this is in Australia, but here we should
They
be
have it there,
conscious
too.
of what vaccine we're actually getting.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I want to stress that again. If you are, because again, there's no sin in getting the vaccine.
Nope.
I want to stress that. There are brothers and sisters who have to get it for whatever various reasons. That's between them and Most High. There's no sin in it. But what Brother Marcus just gave us some great information is, if you do have to take a vaccine, you should choose the vaccine that you actually get. So all we could do is give the recommendations, give the warning, give you the information. It's up to you to do whatever you want, because we'll go to these vaccination stations that's set up in a damn mall parking lot,
right?
And just take whatever vaccine they give. But that's a great point I actually never thought about. Find out which one they're giving you, that you can take, I guess, the lesser of the evil. You said the one that the doctors take and everything is Zanica.
Yes, that's the one that's been around for years.
AstraZeneca?
And that's it. AstraZeneca.
Yeah,
That's it. That's the safe one.
One of the popular ones they had, but they don't have that one in America. They weren't.
Oh, they don't.
They got it, but they just not gonna.
Yeah, they weren't.
They're not gonna tell you.
Johnson, Pfizer, or Moderna. We weren't.
Our pay scale ain't big enough for that.
Yeah, AstraZeneca was a European, that side of the brand. They was
Look, I've always said that.
Oh.
Nothing else. I've always said that. Oh, she said how to spell it. I have to give her that. About Europe is way more advanced than America. I was over there in like '90 and got cut up, and the way they did
cut up.
Got a cut.
Into a bar fight.
No,
It was definitely a bar fight.
But the way they did the stitching, you see, they do the stitching like they put something on you, and then they do the stitching with the thing on you. So when it comes, something is in there. When it comes off, you have no scars.
Yeah.
This was like in the '90s. So America, even the birthing, the way they do birthing and everything is totally different than what they do over here. Europe has always been more advanced than over here. It is what it is.
Because this place don't give a damn about
They just said America will take and have all of the money and can put it towards whether it be infrastructure
Military.
or medicine. They put it towards guns and bullets. They put it towards
They
military.
also,
we got more money.
Australians
Let's build
have
something now.
free health care here. They have free health care here.
Oh, it's free health care.
Yes. Everything.
But they tax
free health, dental.
Yeah, but their taxes are ridiculous, and that's the thing.
But hell, your taxes ridiculous, and all you gonna get is bullets.
Yeah.
You ever seen that movie? What's the dude, Mike? He make all those documentaries. The fat dude.
Oh yeah, Michael Moore.
Michael Moore.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he made the one where he went to all of the different countries to see what they countries had, and it was like he went to Italy, he went to France, he went to all these different places, and he went, whether it was their healthcare system, the education system, the working system, and he showed that what they were paying in taxes versus what we were paying in taxes was actually not that big of a difference. It's just they would be paying for what we pay for, like healthcare and stuff like that. This said in reality we would be paying something like $50 more in taxes, but we can all have free healthcare. But they like, nah, you're gonna take that $40 and we gonna put it all toward the military. And then it was like the kids in France, like the school food is like five-star chef meals every day in the school system. Wow. And what they're paying is something like $30 more in taxes than what we pay in taxes. Or Germany had like healthcare days where like, hey, if you feeling like you stressed at work, you could go. They got where like their mental health includes going to the spa, going and doing all of this other stuff. Like, hey,
we ain't getting that.
You feel tired from work? It like go ahead and take 2-3 weeks off. You're not getting fired. You need this to be able to recuperate. Wow. And America don't. It's like we take all of our money and they take all of the money and put it towards military versus putting it towards, but shit, it's captivity, so
right. What can you do? What can you do?
I forgot what the name of that movie is.
Hey, all right, Marcus. We appreciate you calling back, man, giving us some great information.
Thank you.
Hey, I guarantee y'all that app is coming here.
I
guarantee.
The digital passports.
Digital passport. Yeah, it's coming here. And how we do the vaccination cards to go international, all of that stuff is it's no longer gonna be cards. It's gonna be apps. And now it just shows why the big push for smartphones and the outing of those flip phones. Wow. Because I think it was you talking about a flip phone. You tried to get it connected, and they were like, "Was it you?" Somebody told me they tried to go get a flip phone connected. Oh, I know who it was. Sister Hadassah. We were talking the other day. Shout out to Sister Hadassah. And she had an old phone, because she's like, I don't need all this new stuff and all these apps. And she tried to go get it connected, and the dude was like, "Yo, they don't even make that technology anymore.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't connect that bull crap."
They just said if your phone not 4G and up no more, it's not gonna work. I just saw that a couple days ago. Everything 3G and under done.
So not the sister that called. She was on 3G.
So you can't. So you can't even, stay in that analog stage. You have to go into the digital age. They force you because Esau. Every thought of them is deep.
Yeah. Want to keep tabs.
This is years in the making. So we're gonna give you these phones, and you think where?
And you can't
your text.
And you can't turn the phones off now because you can't remove the batteries.
Right.
Oh yeah.
But no cap.
Just open it and take the battery.
You know what
out.
I did tell you? That I still have a VCR.
You and Deacon you and Bishop Yah, what's up,
yeah.
I have like 3 VCRs. I have like
Why you got 3?
Because
just in case one of them breaks.
Right, and you can't get them fixed no more. So,
Sis Iona, you sent me these big names, these big words. Like, I'm really gonna pronounce all this.
What?
You know I went to public school, right?
So I sent it to the reader.
So,
hey, bro, come on.
Oh boy,
now,
don't let He-Man read no names.
No,
my bad.
Don't let He-Man read no names.
So it's the Oxford AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine, codenamed AZD1222. That's scary.
Yeah.
And sold under the brand names Covishield and Vaxzevria. Vaxzevria. That's better.
Yeah.
Vaxzevria.
So if you got the money,
sound it out.
Go
sound it out.
Go get it.
Oh yeah, you ain't getting that one at the Walgreens.
Hell nah, you ain't get. You gotta have that money. You gotta have that good. Okay.
Among others, is a viral vector vaccine for prevention of COVID-19. So it's Oxford AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine, codenamed AZD1222, and sold under the brand names Covishield and Vaxzevria. Vaxzevria. Those are all the AstraZeneca names. All right.
So you got to have that good insurance.
You got to have insurance.
Yeah.
Period.
Period.
You come here, look, I need to get vaccinated. They go like, we got you. J&J it is.
It is. right. What's your insurance? You know, I was asking you, what's your insurance plan? Oh, I'm paying cash. Oh, we got the cash section right over here.
Get one of them shake 'em ups right there.
We're gonna get your vaccine from the bin out front.
Right. Hey, there was one more thing real quick. I know we already passed the time. I want to show this. It was something that comes in the mail now. Real quick, read that.
FDA will permanently allow abortion pills by mail.
Damn.
They just go kill the babies either way they want it, huh?
By any means.
So
I'm gonna tell you.
So what was the point of the whole ruling of no abortions if you just gonna mail it in the mail?
They've just approved they can mail you abortion pills in the mail.
Oh, so you can do it yourself.
So you know how many young girls right now is about to wow out,
They
or
finna
young
have
boys
a
about to wow
surplus.
out, and all they got to do is just mail it in. Mama, daddy don't know nothing. They pop a pill and it's done.
Well, they finna burn.
Read that real quick.
The federal government on Thursday permanently lifted a major restriction on access to abortion pills. It will allow patients to receive the medication by mail instead of requiring them to obtain the pills in person from specially certified health providers. The decision by the Food and Drug Administration comes as the Supreme Court is considering whether to roll back abortion rights or even overturn its landmark 1973 decision in Roe versus Wade. The FDA's action means that medication abortion, an increasingly common method authorized in the United States for pregnancies up to 10 weeks gestation, will become more available to women who find it difficult to travel to an abortion provider or prefer to terminate a pregnancy in the privacy of their homes.
You see how. So now you don't have to deal with the boycotters out front of, they boycott those abortion clinics.
No shame.
Yeah.
You can now, in the comforts of your own home,
But how you
kill
know
your
you 10
children.
weeks?
You know how many sisters have gone to the clinic to get an abortion and have had a change of mind once they got there?
Yeah.
They don't have that on their conscience anymore now.
So what they're doing is they're making the process more palatable.
Yeah.
Tastes better to you.
Easier to
it's not the pain-filled, bloody thing that they show you on TV where fetuses are being dismembered. No. We're gonna give you this convenient little pill, and you're just gonna gush your insides out, and your insides are gonna gush out, and you'll be free in a few days. You'll be back to normal.
But they promise with everything, because again, you getting COVID shots in the at the Kroger's in the parking lot. So why wouldn't you be able to take an abortion
this
pill?
place this place
is
got
wicked.
to go, man.
That's evil, though.
It got
That's
to
right.
go. So you're able to now take a pill to terminate your pregnancy is up to 10 weeks.
Yep.
And like you made mention, Sister Iona, how do you know you're exactly 10 weeks?
Right.
How many people gonna take that after 10
What they're gonna do is they're gonna double up on their dosage.
Yeah.
You're gonna
20
have
weeks.
sisters foaming at the mouth, hemorrhaging through their eyeballs.
Whole uterus came out in the toilet.
you know what they're gonna call it? Oh, she overdosed.
Right.
Nah, that was them damn
What you
abortion
saying?
pills.
20 weeks, let me pop two.
And she'll never be able to have a baby again.
Yeah.
She gonna burn that uterus out.
It's going to be modern day hysterectomies.
Sterilization.
That's what it's going to be.
Okay.
And it's
You're going to see a side effect from this. Sisters will no longer be able to have children afterwards. Because you know who's going to flock to that? Esau has a low birth rate.
Right.
They're trying to increase their births. Our birth rates are increasing.
Right.
That's for us.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with Esau. Esau is not getting rid of their kids because they know it's an issue with them having children. They have a low birth rate and they're scared to become the minority.
Right.
Well, they already are, but on paper, they do not want to become the minority. That's why Joe Biden said in this country, the problem isn't only African Americans.
Right.
He said it himself. He's like, oh snap. Right. Did I say that out loud? I was just thinking it, but I said it. So, go ahead.
Oh, it goes back to when it says who find it difficult to travel. kids, they good on phones, ordering stuff to the house, and you wouldn't even know. The parents won't know. They get mail.
Yo, they gonna have that joint on
Yeah, because
Amazon.
now
You
you
gonna
could.
know. You have
I
kids
think whatever.
freaking
Then they make it like over a certain age, you don't have to have your parents'
Yeah, I
permission
think
for
it's
14.
Yeah.
14.
14.
Yeah.
Medically, you don't have to have your parents' consent.
You can't-
Medically.
And they can't tell the
14.
parent either.
Well, at my
14.
high school in Florida, at Northwestern, we had a whole clinic.
14
like a
years
whole
old.
clinic, you can go do whatever
Yeah,
you
they
need
used
to
to have.
do.
Matter of fact, I didn't know that until we brought it on Patient Saints one day. The medical consenting age is 14 years old, where your child does not have to get your permission to go to the hospital for any procedures,
Even the
I say outpatient procedures, which abortion is under that.
Wow. But since we're talking about kids real quick, it's a sister in the body that her grandbaby is in the hospital right now because of the milk that...
Oh, the Similac thing?
Yeah. And that goes to sisters that don't want to be breastfeeding. Y'all better
I told y'all a
reconsider.
long time ago, you
Look,
think all these kids built the exact same body frame for nothing? It was in that Similac. That's why all of them can wear the same pair of skinny jeans, because the Similac milk did something
No,
to the term body.
no, for real. Right now, the Similac is killing babies.
I didn't know that.
So
What?
what?
The metals that's in
It's something. It's
Yeah,
something
they got
in
one of
it.
them class action lawsuits about to come out. If you have gave your baby Similac or
Call
Enfamil in the last...
So that's why my kids crazy. No.
But
Yeah,
that
hey,
might
nah,
be
for
it.
real. But think about it. Remember when we was coming up, it was the fat joker, the skinny joker, the kind of
Right.
fat skinny joker, the funny built brother with the hips like a
All-
girl.
everybody
You be
built
like,
the
"Bro,
same
bro."
now.
Now they all
Built
just
the same.
Yeah.
Lanky.
just lanky and skinny no matter what. You like, why y'all all built
Tight
the
ass pants with a big ass wallet in the front pocket. Like, bro, you look nuts right now.
Similar Enfamil. They all drunk the same thing.
But Kat, to go back to your point about Esau having babies, I shared with the panel before when I worked at Children's, they have babies, but 9 out of 10 of them babies be sick, have all kind of
And
weird
they got some
anomalies
big
with
old
them.
water heads.
Yeah,
That's
them
part of
kids
the
be
symptom.
sick, and they leave a lot of them kids at the hospital.
Stop
Just
telling
walk
these
off and leave
Edomites that their kids
yeah,
are
they
cute.
do. They
Them
do.
kids
They
got
leave
some
a lot of
big
them
old
kids.
heads,
You can
bro.
see
They just
veins
walk
all
off
through
and
the
leave the
forehead.
baby at the
They-
hospital.
That baby
That's
be
how
born
you
looking
never-
50.
How you a baby with a lumberjack face?
The baby were
The hell?
That baby lived a hard life in 20 minutes.
Just being Esau do that to you.
Hey, we gotta end the show. We gotta end the show.
Oh, y'all had
We
left the
way
brother
over.
on read.
Hey,
man.
bro,
Y'all-
sorry,
Yeah.
bro. Call back next week.
Wait, I had to talk about the sisters.
Wait, say it again.
Yeah. I said-
He from Austria?
He has a what? Invention,
But we don't want to.
He from Austria?
bruh.
You
All
know
praises
Bishop
for
wanted
you.
that. You know Bishop wanted him from Austria.
Next time.
He got an invention. Did you know what the invention is?
Next time.
Man, this man from Austria, Cap.
Look, he's stressed.
He is way over. He is way over.
Nah, we gotta end it. Y'all about to get me blasted, man. Hey, that's our show, man. Hey, brother, call back next week, man.
Shalom. All right, man. We can't hear you though, but we gotta go.
Hey, good.
Hey, that's our show for today. That's our show for today. Give her a hand. What Cap say? Give a round of applause for that show. All right. If you want to come to the school, come down and learn your nationality. Come down and get with these brothers and these sisters. We have a school at 691 Highway 138 in Riverdale, Georgia. Every Sabbath, come on in and say shalom to Cap when you get a chance to see him. Donations.
Oh, Bishop said, "Take the call."
Damn. Told you Bishop wanted. I told you Bishop wanted to hear that.
Call back.
Hey,
We got time.
hey, tell the brother
I went back.
tell the brother from Austria to call back. He's still there? Damn.
All right, so we're going to go through this right quick, and then when the show is over, we just go close.
Hey, brother from Austria, call back. Call back.
Officer Keydon, I sent
Yes, I'm sorry.
I sent Officer Keydon a photo in your Telegram. Can you put that photo up?
And Officer
That's
Camilla.
funny. Oh yeah, I want to mention the sister stuff too.
No,
Oh,
we ain't.
nah.
No, to hell with that.
Hey,
I
the sister left some body
Okay.
scrub and some lip gloss. All praises.
While they getting him back, I sent Officer Keydon a photo to kind of help also explain the issue that we're having between the ports and the food that's coming in, the products that's trying to come into the country. To kind of help give a little bit of explanation as to why that's the case.
Next week.
Hey, you ain't got the Austria brother number?
Call it.
stressed.
I know.
He done hung up.
You can't call him.
You can't call back his Zoom like Zoom him.
I'm sorry, Bishop.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, Bishop.
If you want to donate to
I'm
the
sorry.
Booster Club,
That's why, Bishop. That's why I was so stressed. Oh, he called back.
Yeah.
And I was like, look how stressed, Cap. I was stressed, Bishop. I'm sorry. Hey, what is it? Oodle?
He didn't know how to react. He got stuck.
He was like an Orient, but I can't decide.
I couldn't decide. I was in a bad place, Bishop. I'm sorry.
Making
I'm
wrinkles.
sorry. I was in a OODA loop.
He's like, I know exactly how that feels now.
So, so what stage did Cap get caught in?
Man.
He was in the Orient, and he was like,
He got stuck. He couldn't decide.
I've observed that the time is late, but I have not oriented on whether or not to end the show or take this call from Austria. I don't know.
So he decided.
He was like,
he had to make a decision.
And then look, right when he said bye, he said bloop.
I wanted to hear the invention, but I could just hear it in the back of my mind about getting black. I'm like,
look.
It better be a good invention.
Nah, but
it better be
look,
a good
he's from
invention.
Austria, so you could probably tell that Bishop want to hear because he's from one of our overseas.
And Austria is going through some chaos right now. So yeah, we want to hear. We want to hear an invention. Make that invention part quick. But we want to hear what's going on in Austria, man. Okay, brother, we need access to your microphone. The brother from Austria, we need access to your microphone. I don't know. He's on, but I think we can't hear him. Okay, so they said connect to audio.
Bro, everybody finna have Zoom now.
Connect to audio that we can access your mic and patch you through. Brother is it Jacob? Brother Jacob.
Israel. IZ.
Okay, there you are. We see you now. We see you.
Israel.
So we trying to connect. Can make sure you connect the audio. We're good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let him through. See, Bishop.
We can do it.
We back. We
Captain Man, Bishop.
I'm black, but not ashy.
Black. Shiny
I'm
black.
not ashy black. I'm shiny black. Hey, brother Jacob, can you hear us?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
All praises. All praises. Shalom, shalom, Most High in Christ bless. Welcome to Page Stage Radio.
Shalom,
bro.
sir. All praises, Most High Christ bless.
Oh.
What I wanted to give you people up on, I made a video about it.
You people.
Give it. Captain Shim has the video, as well as Officer Adam, as well as a few other people.
Okay.
What I wanted to show you is about solar electricity. What you're going to see is my bike. I can't see if I can turn this around and tell me if you can see it or not.
We see it.
It's a bike. Okay.
When you come back here, you're going to see this right here.
Oh, he charging it.
This here
So you got a
from
workout
wind
plan
tunnel,
and a
wind tunnel machine. And when you turn, wait a minute, I'm trying to, oh boy, see how I'm going to do this here.
Did he say time?
And when you turn the wheel, wait a minute, because I had to turn it for a second. There we go. Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, do you have it patent? Wait a minute, don't show that.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. You took him out. Ask him, do we got it patent already? Because if you show that, you know.
Esau about to steal.
Esau about this.
Hey, Jacob, listen, Jacob, hold on.
Wait, don't.
Hold on.
Esau about to steal your invention.
Hold on. Jacob, is your invention patented? He's muted.
Man, y'all doing a lot over there.
Yo, y'all about to get. Nah, we got the okay from Bishop, so all right, okay.
But he wanted.
Where's y'all? Yeah. Where's y'all? What happened to Jacob?
Where you go?
What happened here? This Zoom thingy.
That's him saying what happened here?
Yeah, this damn thingy.
Okay, so your video got
Can't be
muted.
serious.
Jacob, your video got muted. Something happened. You pressed something,
Oh my
bro.
goodness.
We can hear you. Bishop,
You can hear me? I don't know.
Okay, Jacob.
Wait a minute, Jacob.
I need you to listen. Jacob, what is going on in Austria?
Austria right now, they had it shut down for like 20 days. And right now, everything's back open again.
Okay. So it was shut down for 20 days, but now it's back open.
Everything's back open again, and they're trying to make the shots mandatory, but there's being major pushback on that right now in the streets as I'm sitting up here talking about it.
Okay.
And the way I'm basically looking at it, I get a military exemption, so I don't have to worry about it because I was back in 91 in desert. Fluoride in the water, it made everybody sick. And you know something, I'm still hitting it from this. I'm hit from it to this very day. So I get a military exemption, a medical exemption from it. Okay. So I'm not worried about taking any of that junk. So I'm just going to sit back and watch them fight amongst themselves. And my house doctor, by the way, for women, if they live here in Austria, you know something, the healthcare system, this is one of the best kept secrets on the face of this earth because women get 3 years off.
All right, Jacob. So what's going on in the stores? The policing, like, are the streets chaotic?
No, absolutely not. You walk down. I live in Innsbruck, Austria. This is like this is a very big city, and the people are going. And I can't go into like shops and all of that, which I don't care about because according to Isaiah 26:20, God already told us, stay at home, go lock your doors, and you know something, wait for that plague to go by you. So that's what I'm doing from my living room. I got my Bible, my Xbox, and you know something, I go buy me a beer, and I'm a happy man.
What about the rest of the congregation, the other brothers and sisters? Is anyone else there?
I'm the only one here.
Okay. All right, Jacob.
I'm the only one.
Hey, but you got that time machine there. You can you can go. All right, Jacob. So the police aren't going crazy. It's none of that, right?
Absolutely not.
Okay. All right. So the media is making it more than what it is, at least in your region.
Absolutely.
All right. All right, Jacob. Was there anything else? No. All right, man. I thank you for calling back. Boom, we can still end it in 3 minutes. All praises. Thank you for your call. We appreciate it. We thank all you brothers and sisters. We thank you. We want to thank the brothers behind the scenes, Officer Alicia, Officer Kedon, Zedaniah, Kenaniah, Officer Arel, Officer Adino, Officer Benjamin Kanai, Soldier Caleb, Soldier Isaac, Soldier Heman, the Reader. We want to thank Sister Miriam and Sister Avia from the house of Officer Yali for breakfast. We thank y'all. We thank all of y'all for tuning in. All of the brothers and sisters who called in for the Zoom. We appreciate y'all. Keep the calls coming because we thoroughly enjoy them. May the Most High in Christ bless you all.
Donate to the Boost Club. Donate to the Boost Club.
It's not an outro. It's not an outro. It's Ken and I a mixtape.
Oh,
he's squeezing it in.
All praises.
Shalom, y'all.
Shalom.
Have no idea what the truth is. That's why we're out here, to give you the truth. Psalms chapter 119 verse 142. Read Psalms chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy love is the truth. Preach the truth.